may have saved the best for last. Welcome everyone to day 3 of our coverage of Gamescom 2023. The past 2 days have been full of gameplay from the newest titles, expansions and DLC coming to Xbox, and today we've got the PCs and consoles ready to do it all over again.
That is absolutely right, and the theme for today is party. So we'll hear from Mike Chapman about the latest Sea of Thieves DLC, Monkey Island.
Then the crew from Party Animals invades the stage with their crazy physics brawler.
And we'll hear from the voice behind Hellblade Senua and jump into the gameplay with the team from Towerborn.
And earlier this week, I caught up with the crew at City Skylines 2 in the sky. Check this out. Welcome to one of the most terrifying interviews I've ever done in my life. We are like 400 feet above Cologne, and I'm joined by Maddie Johnson from Paradox Interactive. And she is way too comfortable up here. She's been like pulling her chair back, going like flat all the way, and I'm spinning, which I do not want to do. By the way, I've just had my hands on this table. It's not gonna help at all. There's also, you may hear some cars going by.
Yep.
But thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome. Thanks for daring this, I don't know, climb.
It's actually terrifying. I thought I'd be okay up here. I've skydived before. I was like, oh, I'll be fine. This is it's wobbling. No, it's fine. Let's get into the game, and then we get back on solid ground a little bit faster.
Yep.
But
Yep.
City Skylines 2, first of all, when are people going to be able to get their hands on it?
So the game is going to be out at 6 p.m. on the 24th of October this year.
Okay, brilliant. All right, and let's just go straight into the gameplay.
Yep.
I want to know all the new features that we've got from City Skylines 1. I've already
Yep.
seen there's an American football field.
Yes. No players though, right now. Practice is over.
So one of the big parts I know
Yep.
is that there are individual storylines. Just like our lives, everyone in the game has their own little story and own little journeys.
Yep.
How's that gonna work?
So every single person, every single citizen is simulated, just like the first game.
Yep.
They're all, fully simmed out. So this is Ashton.
She's a teen,
She's
well
teen.
educated.
Yep. You can see where she lives. So we can go here. So she lives here on 14 Cozy Lane, which is very nice. There's a bunch of other families that live in her house. Maybe we can check some of them out. Let's see, Kendall, we've got Brett, we've got Ashton, we've got Albert, Ophelia, Diane, and Debbie.
I feel like we have to also try and find someone like from the Xbox team, like someone with their name.
Okay,
and then try and find their like see what they're up to.
Or we can do even one better. We can find somebody that just looks a little, oh yeah, this guy, and then we just rename him. What do you want? What should we name him?
Wait, hold on. Let's just go through his what he is. Right, he's citizen. He's going home. He's an adult.
Yep, he's
well
wealthy
educated.
and wealthy.
He's wealthy.
Yep.
Primrose Street employees, a specialist. Right, who are we gonna do this? You know who I think we do this,
Yep.
right? Just because he's very well educated. Henry.
And then we'll follow him. So any big life updates, like sometimes when they change addresses, when they move, when they get married, or when they get divorced, it shows up here.
That is awesome.
Yeah. You can always find them. So then they're just in this little corner.
So you can actually follow them through their entire life.
Yeah. So if we found a child, we could, from basically birth until
see what they turn up.
Yeah.
What kind of crimes can they commit?
There is actually a lot of crime.
We need to find a criminal to make a Sam.
That feels like a personal attack, and I like it.
I love Sam. So, one of the big features that fans are really excited about is the road AI. Can we get a bit more into that? Because there seems to be a lot of road options.
There are a ton of road options. I mean, not thinking about the roads themselves, which is like a huge upgrade, just how they work, how you draw them, how you can build them, and just the customization that exists with the new roads. It's also how smart the AI is. So like the traffic AI, it sort of looks ahead. In the first game, it was more of like, oh, I'll just go from A to B. Shortest path, done. But in this game, they can look ahead and they'll be like, oh yeah, the path that I was gonna go on, now the road is clogged. So now I just want to take another path, and then they rethink it. I mean, it's just smarter. It's just smarter.
We'll just out of interest, would like certain people like get attached to certain routes, so they might have their favorite route?
I mean, they'll probably choose a pretty similar one unless they encounter a traffic accident or like a clogged road.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's cool. Right, another one of the big reasons to play is map expansions.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yes. So the map is about 5 times bigger.
Yep.
And you can, unlike the first game, unlock almost every single tile on this map. So you can see how big it is.
Oh my God.
The city that we've been looking at is probably like, I don't know, 12 tiles or something in the middle here. And then you can expand all the way to the edge of the map and all over. So if you want, oh yeah, like I'm gonna buy the rest of this island. You can just, okay, I don't have enough money. But in the theory, you can just buy all the map tiles that you would want.
Buy it all, build the biggest city possible, it all connects.
Good God.
That is huge.
Yeah, another big change is also that you can select tiles that aren't connected. So if you wanted to, you can just pick a city along the highway. So like, where's the highway? Right here. You can just pick this tile,
Yeah.
and then you could build a satellite city.
So it could just be its own individual thing that's not
Exactly.
connected anywhere else.
Yep.
Could you then like build, I don't know, like build an airport that can then fly to
Yeah,
other
yeah.
cities within that?
Yes.
So you can kind of like create this own micro continent.
You could build. I mean, it's one of my favorite things to build in the game is to build these very separate things, and now I can do that even more realistically.
That's awesome. So just like us individually, we all
Yeah.
have our own life path.
Yes, they do.
How does that work in City Skylines 2? And how's it going to impact like whether they stay in your city or not? Because
Yeah.
like, you know, we all move around. Like,
Yes.
you lived in America at one point. You're now here.
Throwing in those small bits of trivia. No, I like it. A big thing about this city is just how complex the economy is.
Yeah.
And something that really affects where people move, where they live, where they work, all of those things. So if there aren't enough jobs where their economy is suffering, like their personal economy, each family has their own economy simulated. And if that economy is suffering, they might find a city on the outside, move out of your city if they find better opportunities somewhere else.
It's going to make me sad. Everyone's going to leave my city.
Not if you take care of them.
I will try, but they'll still leave. Okay, now we've got to talk, especially as an Englishman. It's a subject we love.
Yes.
We have to talk about the weather.
Weather, yeah.
How does the weather work in the game?
So the weather is a lot more simulated. I think it's the same amount of weather, but one thing that we've really improved on is like the ambiance, like the sound more than anything, I would say. The thunder scared me the first time I heard it. It felt like it was like just right next to me. The audio it impacts how immersive anything is so much.
100%.
So much. And both obviously the simulation is better, they look better, but also the sound is just so cool.
It just kind of brings you into it a little bit more.
Yeah.
So when it's like raining, heavy rain, you kind of want to get inside, get indoors.
Exactly.
Or like Henry's going to be sprinting to his mansion.
Exactly. I was just imagining.
Okay, city services. What are they going to look like in City Skylines 2?
So we have a ton of them. Most of them are just improved versions of their old ones. Let's see, which one do you want to look at?
Oh,
We've got hospitals, education, garbage,
I feel like we've got to go with the police.
police.
We mentioned crime earlier on.
We did. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, here.
Oh, look at all this. Oh, you get all the
Yeah.
22 criminals in jail.
Yeah. I mean, it's a pretty small city. But yeah, this is a police station. Super cool. But one of the coolest things is that you can add extensions to most of your service buildings.
Yep.
So in the first game, it was like, oh, I have to place like 50 of these in like a big city. You had so many police stations. But now you could just get one base building and then expand upon it.
Oh, so you can build like loads of like subtle buildings that then just like add to it.
There are all these service stations have like different expansions, mostly relating to size or what they can provide. So maybe the big fire station has a helicopter pad for fire helicopters, for example. So that it allows for a lot of expansion very easily.
And customization, so depending on what your city needs, you can add it and then you'll have it. That's amazing.
But it also means that you can focus, you can like customize, you can min-max a little bit your city.
Yeah.
So and there's a lot of crime, so let's expand only on,
We need a lot more police. We need police choppers, right? We need choppers. There's a lot of car chases happening in our city. We need choppers.
Yes, exactly.
It's so bizarre though. Like looking from like this view, 'cause I've been very fortunate to go to. I think this is my 8th gamescom.
Yeah.
And I've seen the city in many ways, but never seen it like this. It's like a view that you'd get in the game. No, but honestly, thank you so much for taking us through City Skylines 2. I really appreciated it. But can we please get down from here?
Let's go.
Hello everyone, I'm Mike Chapman, Creative Director on Sea of Thieves, and I wish everybody a happy Gamescom. I hope you're having a wonderful time out there celebrating games over in Germany. And it's been an exciting year on Sea of Thieves since the last Gamescom. We had the launch of Season 8 with the new PvP factions with the Servants of the Flame for Captain Flameheart and the Guardians of Athena's Fortune, and that ability to dive for on-demand ship battles when you want it. Beyond that, we had the sandbox focus of Season 9 with the Chest of Fortune and revisiting all those wonderful world events. We've had further adventures, and we had our second mystery. And more recently, this year, at the Xbox Showcase, we announced The Legend of Monkey Island, our latest collaboration to just bring those beloved characters and the world of Monkey Island to the pirate world of Sea of Thieves. Last month, we released the first part of our three-part story, The Journey to Melee Island. And this tale saw you adventuring across the town on Melee Island, uncovering what has happened to Governor Guybrush Threepwood and why everyone believes he is the legend of Monkey Island. As part of unravelling more of that story, you got to experience some of the explorative gameplay and the puzzle solving, which is a real first for us in the Sea of Thieves. And if you got to play the tale, I'm sure you'll agree that we were incredibly passionate about bringing that classic point-and-click gameplay feel where you get to really inhabit that space and solve puzzles out of order. We're really passionate about bringing that to Sea of Thieves in our immersive first-person style. And the journey to Melee Island, being the first part of our story, was really about introducing you to how we brought the world and characters of Monkey Island to Sea of Thieves. And next week, we'll be releasing the second part of our story, The Quest for Guybrush. And as part of your adventures in The Quest for Guybrush, you'll get to explore Melee Island and all of its iconic locations, adventuring in the dark forest of Melee, visiting the Fettuccine brothers in the circus tent, visiting Stan in his ship shop, and visiting Meat Hook on Hook Island. And we couldn't not but bring insult sword fighting to the Sea of Thieves, such an iconic part of the Monkey Island world. And as part of those legendary trials, you'll need to build up your insults on your way to challenge the Swordmaster. And Melee Island itself is a huge location, and we want to give you a little bit of help to get around this new location, so we're bringing zip lines to the Sea of Thieves. After acquiring the rubber chicken with a pulley in the Melee Island town, you'll be able to zip across the island and visit all these wonderful new locations. This, without doubt, is the longest and most sophisticated tall tale we've ever built. And we can't wait to see the fan reaction from Sea of Thieves fans and Monkey Island fans to the love and passion we've poured into this middle part of our epic story. And this story, The Quest for Guybrush, focuses on you embarking on the legendary 3 trials to save Guybrush. And this sets up our final tale and our grand finale that will see you, along with Guybrush, adventure to Monkey Island itself to confront LeChuck in his lair deep below that island. And as we look beyond the legend of Monkey Island, we look forward to getting Season 10 in players' hands. And Season 10 will bring new social options for crews in Sea of Thieves. Season 10 is also a little bit different. So beyond the release of that first content, we'll be adding new content each month. So making this a little bit of a special season coming to Sea of Thieves. And into next year, with the focus shifting away from more system-based features that were focused on expanding the sandbox, now we really want to enrich that new expanded sandbox experience of Sea of Thieves with new tools and new experiences to ensure that your journeys play out differently each time. We want to create more stories between players in Sea of Thieves than ever before. So looking to next year, we're more excited than ever for the voyage that Sea of Thieves has got ahead. And that voyage is far, far from over. There's so many more possibilities and new experiences that we're excited to bring to the game. So I wish you all a very happy Gamescom, and we'll see you on the waves.
trailer has me pumped for this next segment, and it's not just because you can play as Macchiato the cat, which is a dream come true if you ask me.
And here to not only show off this rowdy physics rumbler, but also challenge Charlie and I to some not so friendly competition, please welcome Xiaoxiong and Mika from Recreate Games. Hi guys, how are you today?
Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you too.
It's lovely to meet you. You must be mega busy here at Gamescom, but it's not just yourselves here. We're also joined by 4 other party animals who will be playing along with us, or versus us today, I guess you could say. So hello to those brave souls trying to take us all down. Good luck, and chat, I want you to pick sides immediately. Are you team sofa or team, I don't know, team over there?
And as we kick off, I just want to say, Charlie and I played it yesterday on the booth over there. We had such a laugh playing some Buzzball, so I'm excited to try out this new mode as well that we'll do and play some Buzzball together. So
Should we do it? Let's jump in
Yeah.
and play some games, because the most important thing we're seeing now is character creation. And I'm going to do what I'm going to do, and I'm going to instantly run for the cats. But I want to know your favorite characters, what the inspiration behind all of them are, so on and so forth.
Yeah, I like the game is Nemo.
Nemo, yeah?
Yeah, Nemo is the main character in the game.
And we were speaking earlier, Nemo's based on your dog as well, aren't they? Yeah.
Yeah, I made this game for him.
Perfect. I love it. Do you have a favorite character?
My favorite character is the crocodile.
Oh,
with
great
the back
choice.
outfit. Super cute.
Because that's the other thing. I mentioned, I saw this yesterday, you can change outfits as well. So mine's just a cat at the moment, but how many different outfit combinations can you get?
We actually have about 30 playable animals.
Oh, wow.
And then on top of that, you have all sorts of different outfits and looks. It comes up to more than 200 different unique looks.
Oh my goodness me.
That is so many. I'm down already. I chose the goose and
What's the purpose behind this mode? Because at the moment I'm just swinging.
Okay, I've got a bow and arrow, a crossbow.
Okay.
Oh, no, don't go in there, don't go in there.
Oh!
This map is very simple.
Okay, here we go.
We have just
No,
survive
no.
in.
So it looks like we're on a submarine just now as well.
My guess is don't fall in.
Are you going to test that for us?
No.
Is that me? We're on the same team, Charlie, please.
Oh, sorry. So sorry. So sorry. I'm just swinging. Let me. Oh no!
Let go.
Let me save you. Let me save you. Where are you?
Yeah, we need to go after them.
Whoa.
Let go of me.
I've got a big
Crocodile,
log
crocodile in the wall. Crocodile in the wall. Crocodile in the wall.
Oh my god. Can we swim back?
No, yes,
Yeah, you might-
Oh, I'm not out.
Hurry up, hurry up.
I was certain I'd be out. Oh no.
Oh my gosh, no. No, I need to stop this.
Well, we're out.
Okay.
That's gone.
Okay.
I think I'm the last one.
Oh,
I think I'm the last one.
Oh,
Get away. Bye.
Xiaoxiong, you've got this.
This is my submarine. No, leave me alone.
It's so dramatic.
Okay.
This
Wake up.
works too.
Wake up.
There
you
we
know.
go.
So is the aim here to be the last person on right at the top then? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's my ship. My ship.
Great headbutt.
Okay.
And
Yay.
it looks
Yes,
like
honey.
you've done
Yay.
it. Well done.
I'm the last one, I think. Yay. Oh.
Oh, that is
Why?
brilliant. So we saw in the trailer as well that there are 20 different game modes as well.
Yeah.
Can you talk through some of the other modes? I know we're not going to be able to play them all today, but maybe other ones you can share with us?
Mika?
Yeah. So there's Last Stand, which is one of the 3 major game modes. This is one of this submarine is one of those. So just like the title, you're supposed to survive until the last team of cats, dogs, or bunnies win. And then you have team score, where the most important thing is to capture the goal with your team, right? But the post keeps on changing though. So sometimes it's like you gotta carry all these gummy bear back to your base, or whoops.
Oh no, Mika! You were talking and I
was
punched you off
talking.
a submarine.
That was sabotage.
It's so no, I was doing so well.
Oh.
And then, I gotta go back. And then you have team score, where you have to carry more gummy bears to your base, or sometimes it's like you gotta make your train run faster than your opponent's train. The most important thing is really to work with your team and to communicate. In our experience, normally the loudest teams always win.
Yes, I think that's a very good tactic and one that me and Bex will be using frequently.
Charlie and I have that covered in games.
Oh yeah, we're very good with that.
Yeah.
Right, and now I know what I'm doing. I'm desperate to be. Oh right.
Oh no! Yes!
That was calculated. Come on, Macchiato, swim, baby, swim!
It's me!
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Oh, Oscar.
Yes!
Mika, you're doing so well.
Oh no! What am I doing? What am I doing?
Go, Mika!
Tiger,
Yes!
leave me alone.
I can do it! I can do it! Yes!
Oh, GG.
And no, come on, Bex. We need to get
I know.
one.
Get it together.
Right, I'm going to say we just aim for
I'm
them.
gonna show you the best
Run.
weapon in this game.
Go on.
This one, this plunger, this plunger. This weapon made my dreams come true. The dream is to solve. Oh shit! Oh no!
Which weapon
Leave
do
me
you
alone.
like the best?
Leave me alone, Tiger.
No, leave me alone. I'm climbing.
I think I've got something. What can I do with this? I'm a
I'm
goose
gone.
with
Oh.
some sort of gun. Oh! I electrocuted someone.
Yeah.
No.
The missile, when the missile is launched,
Yeah.
there will be very big shockwave. So
That's what was throwing us off before.
Yeah.
I see.
Come on.
Right. So I just need to steer clear of that.
Come on, grab onto the boat.
I'm coming for you, Mika.
No, I'm ready for you.
Nah, come on.
I'm ready.
1v1.
Yes.
Already.
Yes.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm still on.
No.
Oh no. I thought geese were good at swimming at least.
Yeah.
Come on. No, maybe I can climb up this.
Yeah, you can climb up. You can climb up.
Oh
There
no.
we go. There we
Come on,
go.
Bex. You
Yeah.
need to join me at the top.
There we go.
Real-
We're not the only ones. Oh, I fell. Oh, I've dramatically fumbled right at the last minute. No, come on.
Oh, that's so feeble.
Please.
Oh, there's
Don't
real
wait
orange
for
cat
me. It's
waiting for you.
cruel.
Oh, this is like something out the Lion King. Come on.
Who is the real orange cat?
Who's the real macchiato? Oh,
Oh, what's this? Can I get this?
no.
Oh,
no.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
it.
the
We
red
fumbled.
team.
None of us did it then.
I
B
know.
team won that.
Red and orange, they're still in it.
Yeah, they're still in there.
Oh
They're
my
hanging out.
goodness. Oh,
I tell you what I will say. So me and Bex played it for the first time yesterday. I know you mentioned it before, but the controls are surprisingly easy to pick up as
Yeah.
well. And it feels like such an accessible game to play with friends and family. And I can see myself playing this at Christmas with my parents who don't play a lot of games and
Yeah.
my daughter as well. And
Oh,
it
yeah.
just feels like the fun is getting everyone around to play. And I wanted to know a little bit, was that the intention with the game development? Was that scenario of everyone getting together, having a party and having some fun?
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. Because our original idea was, so Friday night was you're staying with your family and friends, kids running everywhere, or you have some best mates coming over for dinner, whatever.
Absolutely,
and
yeah.
then afterwards you turn on Xbox, and then there you go. That was the scenario.
I love it.
Don't
And
run,
yeah,
don't
it's
run.
there.
Don't run, Kitty. Don't run.
Oh no!
Stop chasing me with a plunger.
Weapon.
Oh no! I didn't even pay attention to this game. That wasn't fair.
Right, Bex, here.
we tricked you. We were
You did,
distracted.
for sure you did. I don't even know where I went.
Oh, you.
Oh, the missile.
sorry.
No! Right, there's
You
clearly a
have-
tactic
yeah,
to
it's-
not
it's
be
too early.
up the top.
Okay.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
It's
No, plunger on your back.
Get off!
Come here. Come here.
Lunch me!
Come here.
Oh, how do I get off?
Oh no.
Oh no! Oh, there's a
help.
bunny now. It's so hard to be mad at them because they're so cute. Let me
Okay.
go!
It's time to fly out.
No! Okay.
Going again. Come on, Bex.
Punch him.
Bex,
Yes.
we need this.
Yes, Charlie.
Hey.
Come on,
I'm up, I'm up, I'm up, I'm in.
Yeah.
Help me. Help
Start
me.
swing in the air.
Okay,
Yeah, come
Yeah.
on.
Here we go.
Oh.
I won't
you're
punch
there.
you. Oh, good.
No.
Get him out.
No,
Come on.
no, Trust. Kiss me.
Sorry, Shachong. I'm just gonna. Wait, am I in something? Oh, okay, good. This feels safe.
Oh, it's us, it's us. Come on, Bex.
Feels safe.
Dude, put me down.
Oh,
No.
I'll help you.
No,
I'm coming
no.
over.
Put me down.
Wait, I'll try and come over.
I
Throw.
can't.
I can't.
Throw.
I can't.
Oh, right in the chin. Yeah, come on.
Charlie! Yeah!
No.
Stay down.
Oh gosh.
Oh God! He
want
come
to-
back! He
Wait.
come back!
No!
No!
back.
Stop him!
No! Let go of me, dog! Unhand me!
Oh,
No, Charlie! My arm! Stop! I'm gonna drown!
no! No!
This is sadder than stay up! Macchiato! Come on, Charlie! Yeah!
Yeah! Yeah!
Charlie! You can do this! Oh no! Oh my god! I'm gonna cry in a minute! Oh my gosh!
Oh, goodness me, we crashed the table and all.
Sorry.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, right,
Okay,
fine.
right.
Okay.
All right. So this is such a fun map. I mean, you know, I think a goose would be good at staying in water, but are there different environments and stuff that'll have different challenges in the game?
Yep. A lot
Okay.
of challenges. Every map has total different mode.
Oh.
Total
Lovely.
different challenges. Oh, red hand.
I'm gonna just
Oh,
I'm
someone
gonna
help
get
me.
people up.
Someone help me.
I'm gonna
no.
be on the aggressive.
No! Someone help me! Someone help me! No! No! Just help me! Oh my god. You guys just watch me.
We got this.
You know.
Come on, Bex.
Okay.
Do it for Team Sofa, Bex.
Me and Mika are still in. We can do this.
Mika.
Come on.
Going.
What, Mika? Mika, we're not here.
Stay on for my dear life. Come on.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
I'm just gonna stay at the top.
Are you electrocuting yourself?
Here we go.
Come on, let go of me.
Now checks always be to yourself.
Okay. I'm just gonna.
Perfect. Hold
I
on.
just
Okay.
wanna-
Oh,
Okay.
get on the thing.
Yeah. I'm gonna try. Get up. Oh, okay.
Be careful.
Okay, I'm gonna. Here we go. I'm just gonna hit.
Come on.
Hit.
Okay, now go, climb. Okay. Go.
Oh, the punch at me.
There's a tiger in a pajamas set having a go. I can't breathe anymore.
I can't see it. Oh my gosh.
Your goose looks
Trying
dead.
to throw this. It's
Oh
the best
my
game
goodness.
ever.
Okay, climb.
I'm trying. I'm
Ignore me.
Get up. Yes.
Get it together, Bex.
No.
Mika, we count
You
you.
murdered
Mika.
me.
Oh,
count you.
Mika.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that's
yeah.
it.
I think
that's
we won
it.
the game.
Come on, we won. We won.
Yeah.
Fine, I suppose.
Who's still alive?
I guess.
You drawn.
Well done.
Oh.
Well done.
Finally.
If we were to lose to anyone, I'm
GG.
glad it was to you.
Yeah.
We're
But
going
the
to get
game-
another game mode set up in the background, so I'd love to talk a little bit more about how
But the game
fun
is
it's
still-
been.
still
Oh wait, no,
on.
the
Oh,
pictures.
yeah.
This is the
Yeah.
best bit.
Pictures here.
Just run in the
Where am I?
camera and
Yeah.
punch.
Yeah, run to the camera.
Yeah. No.
Give me the
I have no idea.
Look at you.
Mika, where are you going?
I'm in it. You're not even in it.
I don't know where I am. I'm well gone.
Oh, and you can save it as well. That's so cool. Download it.
So here we go. This is the next one we're loading into. This is Buzzball. So this is the one that me and Bex played yesterday. So
Yeah.
fingers crossed we've done a little bit of homework here. I'd love to know a little bit more about how fun it's been to bring a game like this to Gamescom. Because I know you've both spent some time on the booth watching people play. How's it
Yeah.
been?
Oh, nice
Yeah,
try.
just-
Nice try.
Nice.
I almost missed the beginning of the game again.
Yeah. No.
Well, we're on the same team now,
Yeah,
are
we're
we?
same team.
Okay,
Yeah.
right. Concentrate.
Yeah. Someone have to attack. Someone
Right,
need
we'll
to
get back to
defend.
that question then.
Together.
Yeah.
This is so
It's
good.
time to Buzzball. Oh, dang it.
I mean, you're so right, Charlie. You mentioned it earlier. I can't wait to play around like holidays or Mika, like you
Yes.
said, with friends. I can imagine like
Ooh.
playing with my
Okay.
partner and our friends.
Put it down. Oh my God. Sorry, Nick. Oh no.
Come on.
Oh, God. I got rid of it.
give it.
Defense.
Let's do this.
Oh my
Okay.
God, I beat.
Okay.
I'm just gonna. Oh God!
Wrong way, wrong
I'm just
way,
gonna
wrong
hit
way.
everyone. I'll be on the attack.
Go get it.
Just gonna. Oh, I'm grabbing the. Let's go.
I've got it. I've got it. I've
Okay,
got it.
let's
I've got it.
go,
I've got it.
let's go, let's go.
I'm
I've
not-
thrown it.
Okay,
good.
let's try.
Good pass.
I'm running to the thingy.
Oh yeah, Brent, let's go.
I'm open. I'm open.
This money.
Go.
Okay.
I'll protect you. Oh.
Go through. Go on.
Go.
I got no.
Oh no!
Go.
I threw it the wrong way.
No. Oh my God.
Tangle.
Don't grab me.
We
Don't
need
grab
the
me. Hey.
thing. Where's the ball? I've got it.
Oh, come on, Bex.
Oh,
We'll do it together. Go on, Bex. Throw it in. Go
Yes.
back.
No. I'm asleep. Give it back.
Oh, we have fumbled this big time.
No. Come on, red team.
I'm gonna punch you.
Yeah. Him. Oh no.
Whoa, that was a shot.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
go. Yes. I'm running up. I'm open. I'm open. Go on.
Missy.
Yes! Oh my God, that felt like it went on for hours, that did.
Well done. Oh my gosh. I mean, there's so many moving parts to this and stuff. Can you tell us a little bit about like the development process that went into creating a game like this? How did you do research? How did you decide on the characters and things?
Okay, Mika.
Yeah, I mean, right now you can imagine it's just like any other office when it comes to crunch time, right?
Yeah.
But then at the same time, I have to say it's a super fun office. Like we have so many like cute and fluffy animals in the office. It's all worth it. Like,
Are there any more? So we know about Sazong's your dog Nemo's in
Yeah.
the game, but are there any other real world animals in the game as well?
yeah, I think there's a whole bunch. And the thing is, like, at the office, we have a whole bunch of office cats, which mostly we rescued from the streets.
Can I move
mostly
it
rescued by this cat,
immediately?
actually. And then on top of that, like most of our colleagues, they bring their own cats and dogs to the office almost every day.
So nice.
That's so nice. The best office
slow
ever.
dancing.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh,
And then we
Nice.
have other animals, character based on other animals, like friends and families in the game as well.
Oh, that is lovely.
Yeah.
It must be pretty difficult for them to
no.
then watch the game and see us punching each other
yeah,
and
for
punching
sure.
their beloved animals.
Like I'm always trying to like sneak a picture to him. That's like, can you
Very
make this a
Aw.
character, please?
Right, we're behind now. We've got to pick it up.
Oh gosh.
Well, I'll tell you what, Team B are feisty.
Yeah. Oh wow. What did I?
I'm going.
Let's
Go on,
go.
Charlie. Oh,
Press X.
Yes.
go on. Shoot away. Oh. Get off
Okay,
me,
try that again.
tiger.
Try that again.
No, I've got it. It's mine. Let go. Let go. No. Yes.
Yeah.
How did I get knocked out from that? No.
Smart.
Come on, sweetie, wake up.
Yes.
Go on, Chaz.
Go.
Yes! Woo! I was just warming it up.
You guys are really carrying us. We and I, like, we scored a lot more.
We did, yes.
a better job.
I promise you we are better than this. Oh my goodness.
I love my little jacket though. I can't wait to explore all of the outfits.
No! Oh, it's open! Go! I'm up!
I ran over Tiger.
Yes!
Get up.
Go.
Yeah!
No,
Oh,
no,
go on! No! Oh my gosh!
We're on the same.
Oh no! It went the other way! I mean, where did it go? The goal! The double triumph!
So the goal get me out. Okay. Oh.
No.
Come on, everybody. This way.
I'm obsessed with the way they all run. That is the cutest.
No! Oh, it's that. Go on.
Oh, yes. Perfect. Open.
Smart. No.
Oh, no.
No.
Whoa, I did a roll. Oh, I can roll.
Oh, that was a great throw. Shame you missed it, mate. Everyone move. I'm trying to get the buzz ball. Okay. No.
Whoa. I'm rolling everywhere. Oh, this is such a good tactic. Charlie, just
Tiger
roll.
is feisty.
Left trigger and B. Roll.
Oh, they've gone the wrong way. Put it down.
Yes. No, they've got you. Okay.
No. Punch.
Oh, someone stop me.
I'm pulling the other cat, the imposter. I've got them.
The imposter. No, put it down.
Oh, let go of me.
This is ours.
It's my time.
It's so close. Go on.
I'm here to
Yes,
assist.
Shadow.
My time.
Yes, that was a
Yay.
proper like what?
Skillfully done.
Love that.
Skillfully. Oh, great.
I feel like
replay.
we need to have like the tactics here, right? So who's, especially at the beginning when you run, who's going to go for the buzz ball? Who's just going to go over there and punch one of the characters?
Teamwork.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to make the dream work. Oh, no, you go,
Let's go,
you go,
let's
Mika,
go.
you go, you go. We got each other. Oh, no. Oh, really bad at throwing it.
Pretty close. Let's try again.
I'm just going to take this tiger away.
Okay.
I'll take one away from the equation.
Go on, Shash.
Go.
Okay.
Mika,
Yes.
it's your time.
Oh, that's you, Charlie. Sorry, Charlie.
Let go of my. It's mine.
Oh,
mine.
go.
Go.
Yes, it's all yours.
Oh!
I've just dramatically fallen over.
Oh no, the tiger.
Come here.
Someone stop
You in
the
the hat.
tiger.
Put it down.
It's really
down,
hard
down.
not to punch you.
No.
Oh, they're not letting us win, are they?
Not bad.
Right.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, they've got the team tactics down.
They do.
I think, Charlie, we need to go on defense. We'll go
Yeah?
for them.
Yeah.
Attack,
You guys are...
defense. Love it. Right, I'm just going to go
Okay.
straight and start punching them.
Punch them. Punch somebody.
Okay.
Oh,
let's
the
go.
tiger.
Let's go.
Yes! Yes! And that's what happened.
This is it. We've got it
Yeah.
now.
Magic.
I did absolutely. I wish you could see it. I ran up to the tiger and went, no! And he just lay on the floor.
Not today.
Right, I'm doing it again. I'm going for the tiger. Sorry, you're just the easiest one. Get out.
Let's do this.
Get out.
Okay.
Tiger's dead.
Nice. This bunny is so slippery.
Whoops.
Oh gosh.
Give it.
We have some weapons.
Charlie!
Punch me. In fairness, love, I'm punching everyone. No, get out.
I'm just gonna nod.
Come on.
Oh yes, great
Careful,
save.
it's gonna pop.
Whoa. Okay. Mine.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Clear.
Yeah. Go.
Get up.
Oh, I nearly threw it in then. Oh, home goal almost. No, no.
I got it.
Okay, let's go.
Yes, go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Mine.
Go.
Go, Tiger.
Okay, it's yours. It's yours. I'm gonna take down.
Yes, Mika.
I'm coming.
Go on, you got it. Yes.
Okay.
Stunning.
last
One more.
One more.
Tiger like jump over you there.
He rolled me over.
So how many points is this out of? Is it best of 6, best of 10? What are we playing to?
This one is best of 6.
Oh, goodness.
Different map.
Right there then.
Different map
goals.
has different modes. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Oh.
Right, I'm swinging.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, it's gonna go up.
Oh, get up. It's
Get up,
open.
get up.
Go. There's no one on it. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run.
Run.
Get that tiger out.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Come on.
Let's go.
Yes.
Time's up.
Let's go.
Let's go.
That's what happens when you team up with the absolute winners.
Yeah.
Right, everyone pose for a lovely
Yeah.
picture.
Winner team come from.
Hello.
Winner team come from.
Me. Oh no. Let me
Who is this tiger?
Blur. See your face.
That is stunning. That's big. All right, well, what a round good time that was, and a huge thank you to everyone who played with us. I highly recommend every single person on the planet check out Party Animals with your friends and families. And hey, you can even get your hands on a custom Xbox Series S console cat and an Xbox Series S custom dog console. Simply follow Xbox on X, you might also refer to it as Twitter, and retweet or repost the recent Party Animals post that contains the hashtag Party Animals Sweepstakes to enter.
These have to be the cutest custom consoles I've ever seen.
Love
they are
them.
adorable. The whole game is. I love my little mascot as well. Guys, when should we mark our calendars for Party Animals?
We gotta release our game on September 20, and anyone who interested to join the beta test can visit our website and sign up. And Here we go.
Amazing. Cannot wait. We're not far off. Well, thank you so much for joining us both. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Throw your own party animals shindig. You'll be certainly glad you did. Coming up, we'll go behind the scenes on Hellblade 2 with Ninja Theory, including Senua herself. And we'll catch up with one of the minds that brought you this entire Xbox Gamescom experience.
But first, it's an Xbox Game Pass title full of hacking, slashing, and the iconic Austrian Alps. This is Dungeons of Hinterberg.
Hey everyone, I'm Regina Reisinger. I'm co-directing Dungeons of Hinterberg and I'm the art director on the project.
And I'm Felix Seifried. I'm co-directing Dungeons of Hinterberg and I'm the technical director on the project. Together we lead Microbird Games, a small indie game studio of 10 people based in Vienna, Austria. And we're really excited to give you a closer look at our first game, Dungeons of Hinterberg, today.
Today we are going on a hike through one of Hinterberg's surrounding areas, a deep forest called Schachenwald. And we'll take you all the way to the first dungeon of the area.
Dungeons of Hinterberg is a single-player action RPG with social simulation elements that takes you on a vacation to the Austrian Alps. 25 magical dungeons have recently appeared around the village of Hinterberg, attracting adventurers and tourists from all over the world. You'll be exploring alpine landscapes, solving puzzles, hunting for loot, and battling mythical monsters.
Our hero Luisa wields a sword with light and heavy attacks, and can of course also dodge incoming enemy attacks. She can also use magic skills in combat, a bit more on that later. There's tons of different enemy types with unique abilities. Right now we're still early in the game, so we're seeing smaller creatures around here, but even those have some pesky moves.
Each in-game day you venture out into one of 4 distinct overworlds in search of a dungeon. Each area comes with its own set of magic skills, which you get from skill shrines like this one. Magic skills play an essential role in solving the many puzzles scattered throughout the dungeons. In the forest and its magic grove dungeons, you'll be using wind magic. Create a magic whirlwind that can carry you safely over hazards, or conjure up an airy projectile to push things from afar. The magic skills that are bound to each area are also useful in combat. You can use the whirlwind skill to pick yourself up out of melee range and to plow through enemies, knocking them over, and the wind projectile is great for dealing with enemies at range.
Our enemies are all loosely inspired by creatures from Alpine mythology. In Austria there's a tradition where in December people dress up as frightening creatures and roam around towns wearing masks and costumes. The most famous of these creatures is obviously the Krampus. But a lot of them aren't just outright scary, but quirky and fun, and they provide this treasure trove of weird and fascinating imagery. And in the game, our enemies consist of a kind of magical purple goo, but they wear masks that mimic these traditional creatures.
So we've dispatched with the enemies and will now make our way up the giant trees over there, where a dungeon portal will be waiting for us. We've set up Dungeons of Hinterberg to be a non-linear experience. Each morning you can decide which of the 4 overworlds to travel to. Each overworld has several dungeons, some are quite easy to find, others might be hidden or locked behind a challenge of some kind. There are some points in the game where the next dungeon you go through is fixed to allow us to tell our story, but for most of your vacation you can find different dungeons and complete them in any order. Or just take it easy. Skip the dungeon crawling for a day and instead find a nice picnic bench and let the afternoon pass by while you relax.
Each of our 4 overworlds are inspired by real Austrian biomes and landscapes, and all of them have a very distinct and expressive look and feel, both inside and outside of their dungeons. And to achieve this, we use a limited but very distinct color palette for each setting, such as the bright orange and blue tones in Schachenwald, allowing us to really push the mood and atmosphere.
So we've had a pleasant hike through the Schachenwald area, climbed all the way up the trees, and we finally found the dungeon portal. Luisa is certainly excited to step inside the portal, and we can't wait to show you more of Dungeons of Hinterberg as well. Thanks so much for watching.
Play it day one with Xbox Game Pass.
Take, you want it off the walls, get out the way, push the pedal to the floor, go all the way, yeah, you see I'm getting close, I accelerate, going faster, the faster the gas, lose control, I will crash, running high, put your money on the dash, for the gas, lose control, I will crash, running low, I will crash, move slow, I will crash, running, take, you want it off the walls, get out the way, push the pedal to the floor, going all the way, yeah, you see I'm getting close, I accelerate, going faster, the gas, lose control, I will crash, running low, I will crash, move slow, I will crash, running, take, you running off the road, so get out the way.
Okay, so here's the deal. The components are kept in high-security cooling containers somewhere in the storage yard. The clock starts ticking as soon as the components are out in the open, so you need to haul ass to get them to the transport. Take too long, and they'll start to degrade and lose value. Now, do what you need to do to get ready. I'll see you on the other side.
Payday 3 is a franchise that doubles down on the hijinks of cops and robbers, with a heavy emphasis on the robbers, obviously. It's got weapons, stealth, and even a celebrity voice. And today we've got a new heist to share. Here to tell us more is Ami and Patrick from Starbreeze Entertainment. Thank you guys for being here and for your time. And I've heard Gamescom has already been a huge success for you, so please tell me more about that.
Thank you for inviting us to come here. And yes, we actually won 2 awards at the show.
That is so amazing.
Yeah,
so which categories?
Most entertaining game and best PC game of the show.
Oh, that's really nice to hear as a main PC gamer. But guys, you have something to share. We have a new heist coming up in Payday 3. So
right.
Patrick, tell us more about it. So where does the heist take place?
Yes, we're going to New York. We're gonna rob a cargo dock. We're gonna steal some high-tech devices. But first we're gonna have to set up the load up actually before we go into the level.
So how do we do that? How are we setting up the heist?
Your loaders are already set up by me, so you're fine. I'm just gonna
Thank
shoot
you
my
so
weapon,
much.
I'm gonna shoot my skills, and then we're going to the heist, okay?
That is so good.
In Payday 3 we have decided to go for an approach where you can both stealth and go loud, as we call it, when you shoot your way through the heist. That is something that wasn't really a good option to do in Payday 2. So I'm gonna build a little hybrid setup with my skills. And then we're just going to the heist.
And there's so many skills to choose from, right?
Yes, that is correct. I'm gonna build, first we're gonna take a little bit of stealth-oriented skills here. The hacker skill line. It allows you to take control over cameras, so you can control them and look through them and stuff like that. Take that one. And this one allows me to answer pagers, or radios as we call them now. Pagers is the name from Payday 2. From a distance, which is really good because we're gonna stealth and there might be some guards.
So if we shoot a guard, we can answer his pager from a distance.
Oh, that is so amazing.
Yeah, in order to remain in stealth.
I feel like that we would need that skill. Because I myself, I'm not that stealthy, so Patrick, I hope you brought a big backpack to carry me around.
Yes, sure. I'll do that.
The cool thing about Payday 3 is, compared to Payday 2, which was developed 10 years ago now, that game has 5 different skill trees, but in Payday 3 we've evolved the skill system. We have over 100 different skills that you can pick and choose from, like Patrick is doing right now.
That is so crazy.
All right.
So take us through the process, like how did you come up with all those skills?
That's a very good question. We have a great team back home in Sweden, great designers who've studied Payday hard during these past 10 years, what players like, what they don't like, because a lot of our decisions are based on what do the community enjoy doing, you know, and we have so many players out there that really invest themselves deeply into doing different skill builds like Patrick is just doing. And you, Patrick, you've also been working with the designers as being a QA, right?
Yes.
Making that happen.
Yes. I've been quite involved with it.
Yeah.
Super proud to do that. Super proud to be here with you. But I think I'm done.
Okay,
we're ready
so
up.
that means
We're ready?
no time,
Yes.
right?
Let's
ready up.
go.
Push ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Here we go.
Oh, I'm so excited. So being stealthy is an option.
Yes.
But why should we do that?
First of all,
yeah,
it's fun.
It's fun, yeah.
It's fun.
It's more challenging, and it's you know, when you complete it, you feel a sense of, you know, empowerment. Like, yeah, I actually did that. So we are actually in New Jersey, just outside of New York, in Max territory, the character that is the contractor for this heist. And like we saw in the trailer, he's portrayed by Ice-T, who is also living in New Jersey. So this is his home turf in real life as well.
I was about to say, like, we're walking around in his backyard pretty much.
Yeah. It's 4 in the morning in the docks close to a warehouse. And like you were saying, we're gonna steal some secret stuff, aren't we?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a high-tech device. It needs to be cool. Like, it cannot be in the heat. So when we steal it, we need to move it fast to truck that we have prepared, or we are preparing it in the start of the level.
Okay, I'm really excited to see how far we come
Right.
stealthily.
So we can look in here a little bit. Right now we are in what we call the public area, which is an area where we can walk around how much we want.
So right now you're still civilians, right? You haven't put on your masks yet. So what Patrick is doing and what you're doing, you're casing the joint, right? Looking like where should we go, where are guards and stuff like that.
Okay, and Patrick is running away. I try to follow up. And
this here, this is our escape. This is where we put our loot, and this is where we ride away.
so this truck.
Yes, this is it.
Okay, hopefully I'm able to find it later.
Yeah.
But currently we're like in multiplayer mode. We're playing together.
Yeah.
So is it possible to play solo?
Yeah, you can play Payday 3 solo. If you do, you get 3 bots that play with you. And we've improved all aspects of Payday, really, when we made the jump from Payday 2 to Payday 3. One of the reasons that happened is because we switched engines to the Unreal Engine. So we're using Unreal Engine 4 for Payday 3. And post-launch, we're going to change it up to Unreal Engine 5, which is going to be great.
Oh, that is very exciting
Yeah,
news.
So we are going to use my go-to approach.
Okay.
Just come over here. Do you find me? Come pick up. This is me.
Just casually standing around, typing
Yes.
on your phone.
You see me over here?
Not being suspicious at all. Love it.
No, that's not me. I'm
Oh,
over
that's
here.
not
Yeah.
you.
Yes, that's our bot. We have
Okay.
we always have 2 companions.
Okay, good.
If you're 2 players, we have 2 companions.
It felt like actually the bot was standing there. It's like,
Yeah,
come on
yeah.
over here, Melius.
Ah.
Oh, all right. That's what you meant.
So we can mask up.
Oh. There we go.
There we go. Jump in here. So when we come in here, there's going to be both civilians and guards and cameras. So we'll just look in here a bit first.
I'll take the big gun.
All right. Guard. There's the guard.
Okay.
There's a camera straight ahead of us as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
You ready? Oh.
I was born ready.
Okay.
Ish.
As you might notice now, you're having an AK.
Yeah.
And it does not have a silencer on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you swing, yeah, there we go. Well, actually, you don't even have that.
I don't
That's
have
too
a
bad.
silencer,
All
so
right.
I'll be just
You
tagging along
prepared the build,
quietly.
Patrick.
Yeah.
So Patrick will handle any guard if you see him, yeah?
Yeah.
And you'll be ready if it goes loud.
Of course.
You're my inspector, okay. Stealth inspector. Let's go. So this is where we put the loot. We're gonna prepare this truck first. This is the first thing we do.
Oh, makes sense. All right. Okay, that's
We
okay.
need to look at the guard again. I don't know where he went.
I
You see him?
think he's on the left-hand side somewhere.
Let's
So-
go here.
You mentioned that we'll meet some characters again. So Will Payday 3 feature some of the original characters?
Yeah, actually, the 4 different characters that are in the heist right now are the OG heisters of the Payday gang. And,
why are you running? Sorry.
It's Dallas, Hoxton, Wolf, and Chains.
Okay.
And other than that, for launch, there are going to be 2 more playable characters.
Yeah, everything's fine.
That we haven't announced yet. Who they are, yeah. And
So who are they, Almir? I tried, guys.
that's
Sorry,
a
I tried.
secret so far. But the Payday gang features over 20 different heisters, and the rest of them, because obviously different fans in the community have different favorites, they are unaccounted for right now, so we don't know what happened to them.
I hear alarm.
Yes,
so
yes.
Go
Yes.
time now. I can switch to AK?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what happened now is that you were standing and talking in front of a camera, which is not a good idea.
Okay.
But it's fine, because loud is my favorite anyway, so...
So now it goes loud.
Yes. So now we need to find the nitro coolant.
Okay. So where do we go? Where is it? Is it where the indicator is?
It's over here.
Yeah, you see the marker?
Yeah.
Perfect. It's in there.
Okay.
Pick it up.
X.
Yeah, pick it up.
There we are.
So now they're calling the police.
Oh, no.
Reinforcements are coming.
Uh-oh. But guys, tell me, why did you choose to use the Unreal Engine?
Well, the engine that we use for Payday 2 is not as modern as the Unreal Engine. And the Unreal Engine features a host of different features that are excellent for first-person shooters. And we've developed this game over years now, making sure that it plays as well as it possibly can, still having that Payday DNA, you know? Because you being a pro CS gamer, you would know that when you make that engine switch, you necessarily don't always keep the same feeling, right? And we've worked really hard on making sure that the feeling, it still feels like Payday, even though it's a new engine.
People will love you for that.
Yeah, we hope so, we hope so. And we've gotten a lot of positive comments here during Gamescom. You know, we had a lot of community members and fans who have stood in line for hours on end trying to get their hands on the heist that we're currently playing here.
That is so cool.
Right.
So what are we doing now? What did you pick up?
We have found out where to go.
Okay.
We hacked the computer. We know where the components are. We're gonna take a zip line over to it.
Okay.
It's over here. Yeah.
Zip line. Oh boy.
All right.
Good thing I'm not scared of heights.
It's fine.
That's a very
Wait,
good save.
Your side.
There we go.
All right. Casually swinging along.
All right. The information we got was that we're going to A90. You see up in the corner A90.
A90.
Yes. You can see on the ground.
In
There's
West
some numbers
Yard.
here, some clues where to find it.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's really cool. So we're dropping down and now we're shooting, right?
The police are here as well. So.
Payday 3 is all about replayability, right? So even though there are 8 heists, they are very replayable, and depending on every time you play, it can be different container yards. So it's always interesting to be like, oh, where is it, you know?
So it's not always the same pattern.
Exactly, yeah. Same goes for where law enforcers are attacking you from. They come from all over, right?
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So no matter how often you play, you can't like forecast what the police will do.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I can't,
to
like,
some
jump
extent,
over.
you can, of course, learn exactly what you should do and where, but that's part of the fun as well.
Oh no, what is happening? I got
There we
one.
go.
Yay, I was
Well
helpful.
done.
Nice.
Thank you.
Oh, you're very helpful.
There we go. Another one. Oh no, I'm being shot. I'm being shot. What is this?
It's a medic bag, but
Okay.
you're already at full health.
That's
yeah.
fine.
So you're good.
I left you to go pick up some gear that we're gonna need now. Because we already broke stealth. We're on plan B right now.
Okay,
So
yeah.
plan B is gonna come with the helicopter.
Using thermite in order to get in.
All right, so let's see when the helicopter arrives. So right now we're just holding the position until help arrives
Yes.
from the skies.
Yes.
Okay.
We'll look at New York for a bit.
Yeah, you can see New York in the distance. Statue of Liberty right there
Really
as well.
pretty. And I love the love for detail.
Yeah, we have a great art team. They've done a terrific job at, really trying to capture New York, After
Yeah.
all, it is the capital of capitalism, you know. It's where all the money is. That's why the Payday gang is there.
That is very true. Because there is also lots of money to get.
Yeah, absolutely. Even in this container here.
Oh no, something is shooting me. Oh, from there. Okay. Ah, got him.
Well done.
Got him as well.
Yeah.
So how long does it take for the helicopter to arrive?
No, I got it.
Okay.
It usually takes a few minutes.
Okay.
Same place again here.
I'm trying to keep you safe from up here. Okay.
I don't know if something is happening here for
Oopsie.
me. Come on.
Patrick is trying to make the leap.
Yeah,
there we go.
Leap of faith.
Third time is the charm.
I don't know if that was the third time. Maybe the,
the 100th time.
Oh no, something is shooting me from above.
There we go. So now we've applied the thermites to the container.
Okay.
Hopefully it's the right one.
So what's
I
happening
think we'll
now?
figure out, right?
Right now we're on what we call the assault break. So the assault keeps coming, and every time it comes, it's tougher and tougher. But now we're in a break.
So the waves are getting stronger.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if we would have hostages left on the map, we could trade them for resources in this. But we don't have any because
we shot them.
Yeah. There might be some hiding in the level, but we have not found them. So
I think I lost you. There. Okay, got you.
we're waiting for this thermite to finish through, and then we're gonna go in, and then we're gonna hack the second security system. No, again. There's a bit of a delay on the controller actually, so I'm having a bit of issue to jump around.
There we go.
I'm glad that the audience at home is watching you, Patrick.
Oh, but you're doing great.
Where are we? Oh no.
All right.
I found police. I'll try to take care of it. Just happily one tapping away.
So now we want to bypass the internal security in order to make sure we can access the loot.
Oh, the shields. Shields are coming. Oopsie.
Yeah. Do you see these circles on the ground?
Circles on the ground?
If you, oh yeah, I'm gonna help you.
Oopsie.
Don't worry. So this is something that happened here. That's something new with the zapper. That is the unit that electrocutes the player.
So in Payday 3 we have
right now.
In Payday 3 we have different special enemies, and one of them is the zapper, and that was the grenadier. So all of them try to defeat you in different ways. The zapper chases you.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can't do anything.
Oh no.
But they also have a weak spot, which is close to their belt line.
Yeah, show it to him.
Yeah, boom, boom. So
No,
if you
also,
shoot
yeah.
that, then you electrocute the entire area.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Ammo.
And then, of course, the cloaker makes a return for Payday 3, including the dozer and the shield as well.
Okay, that is so exciting. But I love, like, a lot of things are happening at the same time.
Yes.
But you're still able to follow along and understand what your mission is. And I really, really love that about this game.
That's a good. That's
like,
good.
the HUD is really cool.
Yeah, it's like a kind of controlled chaos. For
Yeah,
sure,
absolutely.
Yeah. And the more coordinated you are as a team, because I mean the game is developed with co-op play in mind, the easier it'll be for you to coordinate and make sure you get your payday.
Yeah. But I mean, you guys, you just celebrated your 10 years anniversary, so it's been quite a journey for you.
It has, yeah. We celebrated 10 years of Payday 2 just the other week, and it's been a great ride together with our community. We're super thankful to have come this far, you know, with the game.
That is so amazing.
Yeah. And what a way to end the celebrations with Payday 3 coming out next month, right? September 21st.
Whew.
All right.
I'm starting to sweat, Patrick. What is happening now?
But now we need to run.
Where?
I'm gonna take it this thing out of this cooled system here, and we're gonna bring it to our own.
Okay.
So be ready to follow me now. Never go leave it.
So I'll be down here with chains, and we'll be waiting for your go.
Go, 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 go.
Did I go wrong?
I'll meet you up later. I
Okay.
just dropped this.
It's gonna drop the loot. It's on a timer. All right, you made it.
There we go.
Can I revive him? Oh yeah, I can. No, don't die on me. All right, I got him. So where do we go?
We are gonna go look for the next container. We're gonna get 2 of those, and then we escape. Okay?
Okay.
So you got one, it's in, and now you're looking for A94.
A94.
Yeah.
So maybe here.
Is it here? Yes, it is. Let's see. You find me?
A90? Am I here? No. 94. Okay.
94, yeah.
Is it over here?
It's
Am I going right
deeper
on
into
here?
the area.
Say again?
Go back again.
All right.
Yeah, to your
Why are
right.
the bots following me?
There we
Oh,
go.
there you are. Okay. Okay, 30 seconds.
Come up here.
See, I try.
So this is one of the 3 heists we've shared so far. This is obviously in a warehouse. Then we have a bank that you can rob, and also an art gallery.
An art gallery.
Yeah, with some fine art.
Where did you get the inspiration for it?
Wow, many different places. I think if you, depending on who you ask in the development team, they're gonna give you a different answer. But of course, a lot of movies like Heat, The Town, Mission Impossible even, and others.
Oh god.
Oh no! Help! I'm dead!
Stuck. Okay. I think Hoxton will help you.
Okay.
I'm about to pick up the next objective again. We need to do the same thing again.
Oh no.
So you can hold out over there. Hopefully I'll survive.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
there
back.
we go. I'm
Awesome.
back. So we run.
AI Hoxton helped
I
you.
run towards you. I see you.
No.
Okay. But Almir, I'll bet you have an amazing team, right?
Yeah, they're great. Yeah, we have a fantastic development team.
So how many people started out working on Payday 3, and how big is your team now?
We're roughly 150 different developers.
That is so amazing.
Yeah, 100 or so are working on Payday 3, which has been amazing, right? And many of them have been working on both Payday 2 and Payday the Heist as well. So, and some of them came to the team for Payday 3, bringing in a lot of new experience and ideas with them. So it's a really, really nice mixture of different types of developers.
I was about to say, I bet like a lot of creative things happening in your meetings and
Yeah.
scrims and everything.
Absolutely, yeah. And the music you hear is made by Gustavo Coutinho, our talented Brazilian music composer.
That is
yeah.
so amazing. I was about to say. So
Yeah.
it is a very interesting sound atmosphere as well.
Yeah, he's composed the entire soundtrack for Payday 3, and he actually worked on Payday 2 for many, many years as well.
That is so cool.
Making a lot of the best bangers in that game.
But Almir, I mean, working on a game for such a long period, actually, I bet it produces a lot of funny stories.
Oh, yeah.
Are there any stories or anecdotes you can share with us?
Well, I mean, yeah, I can share that when we were making Payday 3, we realized that Ice-T was apparently a huge Payday 2 fan.
Really?
Yeah, ever since I think 2015, he's been playing Payday 2 and tweeting about it and stuff like that.
No, and now he's part of it.
Yeah, so we reached out to him and asked like, hey, you know, we're making Payday 3. Do you want to have any involvement in this? And he was like, heck yeah, absolutely, I want to be part of this.
I was about to say, I bet he was super excited.
Yeah, he was, yeah. So we
That is
created
so
the character
cool.
of Mac together, who is the contractor for this heist. And I'm sure we're going to hear more of him in the future of Payday 3.
Hopefully.
Together with our partner Plyon and Deep Silver, we've already agreed that we're going to do at least a year and a half worth of post-launch content.
That is so cool.
And I mean, we supported Payday 2 for 10 years.
Yeah.
So we can support this game for many, many years to come.
So you're here to stay. That's
yeah,
what you're saying.
that's what it's all about. Yeah, the Payday gang is back and they're here to stay.
That is
Yeah.
so cool.
How are you doing over here? It's tough.
Trying breathing and shooting.
Yes. I'm seeing that. You're on the wrong spot of the level. That's fine.
Okay. I'm stuck here,
now.
kind of.
It's fine.
Do you want me to wait here, or do we have to go somewhere else?
Let's go back to where we came from, actually.
Okay. I'll try to follow you, Patrick. I'm so sorry for holding you back.
No, it's okay.
But I'm doing my best.
You're doing great.
I was alone over there. It started to get a little bit tough, and I felt I need to come here. I need to join you up. So.
Okay.
All right, what are we gonna do now, Patrick?
We are gonna do the hacking again, and then we're gonna bring the second high-tech component back to our van,
Okay.
and then we're gonna escape.
So we're almost done.
Yes.
Almost. Let's see if we manage.
All right, we have some med kits and stuff over here. I think you need them. So.
Med kits.
you
Yeah, that
see
would
me?
be a good idea. Where are you? There are you.
Walking in a
There you
maze, I
are.
think.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's go.
So, it's just like I'm looking at everything and all
Yes.
the lovely details. So
We're not.
sorry, Patrick. I'm a bit like a little goldfish. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
this looks amazing. Let's look a little bit longer, and suddenly you're gone.
That's part of the payday experience. We
Yes.
say that it's hard to learn but easy to master,
Yeah.
right?
Okay. Okay, got you. I got
All right.
ammunition. I got a med kit.
So we're not playing on the easiest difficulty too. That's why maybe it's a bit overwhelming right now in the first time experience.
Yeah, so we're playing hard, right?
Yeah.
So we just went all in. I love it. Oopsie.
All right.
All right, let's go in
see.
here.
Let's go
And now we're
into the
starting
container.
the hacking process again.
Okay.
And if you see some kind of circles on the ground, just go stand in them.
Okay.
And it's gonna go a little bit faster if you help out.
Yeah, I tried, and then suddenly there was police shooting at me.
Yeah.
Ooh, like now.
Things happen.
Yeah.
Well done.
Now they're mad.
But we took care of them. So the circle disappeared.
Yeah.
You're
so
done
you
with
need to
that
go
one.
and find another one.
Okay. Oh, I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Uh-oh. I'm being electrocuted.
Yeah.
Help. I
You're
escaped.
good. You're good. You're
Yeah.
good.
I escaped. Oopsie.
The bots,
I
they're
again
nice
went
people.
to the wrong direction. You're up there. Okay, I'll try to... Oh no, police dropping from the skies.
Oh my lord.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
You went down. You made a leap of faith.
Yeah, that was not my intention.
These things happen
no.
when you're heisting.
I will come and revive you. I'm dead again. Oh boy, I'm
No, we have
such a
changed,
terrible
we have
heist partner. I'm so sorry, Patrick.
There we go.
They got our back. All right, where are we? No. Okay.
Watch out. Yeah, I'm trying to. Okay, Patrick, I'll
Alright.
try not to lose you.
Go away. Let me hack alone.
I'm standing in open fire, like
Oh
casually.
my god, this one is hard.
So I'm with you, Patrick. Where do we go? And I'm...
Okay.
It's very intense now because the police are doing an assault on you, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And because you're playing on hard, and because the AI has improved since Payday 2, they are giving you a proper battle, I can say.
Yep.
Yes. And I need
But I
this
think I have a nice
armor
angle
back.
now. I cleaned up a little. Okay.
All right. I
out.
think I'm calling in the overkill weapon,
Yeah.
which is a completely new feature for Payday 3.
Tell us more about it.
It is a temporary weapon you can call in. It's a lot stronger than the other weapons. So it's our helicopter driver is going to deliver it from the sky.
Okay.
I will go pick it up. Maybe it will help us out a little bit.
I'll be spectating from the sidelines.
You dead?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
I'm dead.
Well, you're in custody. You can be brought back.
Okay.
Uh,
I can be brought down?
yeah. So when you go down and you aren't revived, you go into custody.
Okay.
But your ally, like Patrick, if he finds a civilian, he can get you back from custody.
Ah.
So right now he's waiting for the overkill weapon. There it is, shiny box.
Let me have it. Okay. So I've picked the sniper. It's really strong.
Yeah. I like that.
One shots them.
Oh, I'm back. How did
You want to
that
try it?
happen?
Awesome. Welcome back.
You want to try it?
I'll say again.
Put it on the ground. You can pick it up if you want to.
How? With X, obviously.
Yes.
Oh no.
There we go.
Oh boy.
No, it's a really nice feature actually. As the heist gets harder, the heisters also get more stuff to work with. So it's nice.
Whoa. Okay, now I know what you mean with overly
rocket.
powerful.
Yes. Let's get back to our actual task for a moment.
Mhm.
We're in an assault break again, so we have some time to capture the zones.
Yeah. And catch your breath.
I try. Lots of things are happening right now.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
as we already mentioned, we're playing on hard, so there are obviously different difficulty levels to the
precisely,
game.
Yeah.
But I want it to be some chaos. I like
Yeah,
this.
and you got chaos.
Oh.
But honestly, for that we wouldn't need the hard level. With me, it's always chaos. My community knows that. Okay, what is our next step? So steal the high-tech components, bypass the internal security.
Oh my
It
lord.
says in the upper left corner. That's
Yeah.
really nice. Like you have your objective like in front of your eyes
Yes.
like the whole time. If you pay attention. Oh no. I got smoked.
Yeah, you gotta
What is
stay.
that? Is that?
so-
Oh no.
It's
Was
a,
that tear
it's
gas
a
or
gas.
something?
Yeah. So it's a new enemy actually for Payday 3 called the Grenadier. And he can throw gas grenades on your location. So you have to, so if you're a camper, you can't camp there anymore.
You guys built in a lot of surprises.
Yeah, am I right?
No.
What else can we expect?
Wow, you can expect a ton of content, especially in the post-launch. We have a lot of ideas on how we want to take Payday 3 further. So at launch there are going to be 8 different heists, a lot of different weapons to pick and choose from, over 100 different skills you can pick and learn. And in the post-launch we're going to add more characters, more heists, more weapons, more quality of life improvements, you know, depending on the community's feedback, what they like, what they don't like, what they want to be better, and so on. So we're super excited to get the game in their hands so they can try it out.
Yeah, that is
Oh, we
that is
need to
really
hack more.
exciting news, and I really can't wait for the people
Oh, God.
at home to try it. I was able to play a little, and now with you, Patrick. Oh no, I'm getting tased again. No. What are you doing?
Oh, he got you good.
Oh, he
no.
got me really
Okay,
good.
I'll make
But
a
I
run for
got
it.
him.
I'll make a run for it.
Oh no,
You
I'm
can need
down.
Oxton here. Oh, who's this?
Oh my God, I'm down.
You're
Patrick,
getting
I'm
up, you're getting
so,
up.
You're gonna
so
go?
sorry
It's okay.
for ruining your heist. Sadly, we couldn't manage to bring it to an end. But we didn't do too bad, right?
No, not at all.
No.
We were on our way to complete it.
It was
all good.
such a great time. I had a great time playing with you
Yes.
guys, and thank you
so
so
much.
much for
Thank
your
you so much.
time and telling us so much about the game. Thank you, and I hope your Gamescom goes well.
Thank you.
Goes even better.
Yeah.
I mean, right? We talked about it already, and congratulations once again for the awards.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
And yes, guys, and you can get your hands on Payday 3 Day and Date with Xbox Game Pass. So coming up, we meet Will and Melina from Ninja Theory to find out what it takes to bring Hellblade 2 and Senua herself to life. But first, let's head out to sea. Under the Waves has a thoughtful, mesmerizing story and fluid gameplay, but its greater mission is about more than gaming. So check this out.
When you think about video games, you think about entertainment, about fun, but as also a game creator, I believe that video games are a powerful medium to deliver subtle messages. Under the Wave started by this idea to use the video game medium to tell a story about human impact on the ocean. Under the Wave is a narrative-driven adventure game. It takes place underwater in a retro-futuristic late 70s world. You are Stan, a professional diver who is working for an oil company. We decided to connect to an organization because we really would like to push our messages in the game to the real world, to connect the player to nature itself and make something aside of the video game.
Surfrider Foundation, c'est une organisation internationale. On aime bien se définir comme un collectif d'activistes positifs qui protègent l'océan par la pédagogie et l'action de terrain. On connaît l'expertise de Quantic Dream et Parallel Studio pour raconter des histoires et on a vraiment vu une opportunité de collaborer pour porter nos messages environnementaux. On a tout de suite senti cette sincérité en découvrant leur projet Under the Waves.
We had a lot of brainstorm at first to talk about idea, how we could add the messages into the story itself, how we could add some information into the world.
Notre expertise est basée sur la science citoyenne, sur le terrain. On récolte les données, les déchets, là où ils se trouvent, sur les plages, dans les rivières, dans les océans.
We had some achievements in the game related to Surfrider, log entries. We have some stickers, some posters, and we have also some background around the story for the character related to Surfrider 2.
Nous espérons qu'au-delà de la narration, Under the Waves amènera une vraie réflexion chez les joueurs. Et peut-être qui sait, que la prochaine fois qu'ils iront à la plage, ils ramasseront un déchet et leur action inspirera une autre action.
This plastic bottle was grabbed on the beach in Brittany a few years ago when I started the project, and it was really simple for me. It's a really simple thing, but at the end, if one player, after playing, finishing the game, and see this plastic bottle on the beach, if they pick up this bottle and put it in trash, it will be a small victory.
Not only is this massive booth the biggest in Xbox Gamescom history, but it's also the most accessible. And here to join me and talk about it a little bit more is Kaborski Ledbetter. How are you doing? Are you having a good show?
I am having a fun time.
Wonderful. So we're going to talk about my favorite subject, accessibility. And first of all, I want to know what Xbox and accessibility means to you.
Well, as a partner with Xbox and Sign Glasses, that's the company that I work for, and it's been great to do projects that are making gaming content accessible to the deaf community because we have a lot of passionate deaf gamers out there. Some of them stream, some of them just love the games in a variety of different genres, and so it's great to be able to adapt and go on that journey with them.
Yeah, absolutely. And the deaf community form their own communities, and then it's nice to bring them into the larger Xbox community as well. They're all very, very welcome, which leads me on to my next question about why offering these features are so important, not just at the show, but in all the broadcasting that we do as well.
Yeah, so in the deaf person's life, a lot of times you're isolated from the things that are happening around you. And so the gaming community is so warm and everybody just loves to play together. And gaming is for everyone. So to be able to include them so that they can be part of the conversation, they can be part of the gameplay, it really makes the concept of gaming for everyone, brings it to life because you're not leaving out those who are usually silent in the background.
Absolutely, loads of accessibility accommodations are on site on the Xbox booth, including ASL and DGS interpreters upon request, a fully ramped booth for full accessibility, sensory processing aids upon request, a quiet room, Xbox adaptive controllers with custom configurations for all games, dedicated accessible demo stations with adjustable height desks, tiltable monitors, here to help staff dedicated to support and assist any accessibility requests. We've also got accessible seating areas in the theatres, accessible flooring, and wheelchair-friendly queues. So I want to know what it means to help make this event in particular accessible for everyone, for every single person around us joining us today, knowing that they can get hands-on and they step-free access to everything as well.
Exactly, and so we've worked really hard over the last couple of months to make sure that we have interpreters on the floor, interpreters for the broadcast, and then also making sure that all the ambassadors are well aware of our presence. And of course, we're very diligent. We're always looking for waving hands because we want to connect with them and make sure everybody feels welcome to come to the booth at any time and regardless of your language needs.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Kaborski, for joining me. I think we're going to do a little bit special before we go. We're both going to sign Xbox together, ASL and BSL, so with my special guests.
Ready to get out there?
Next big thing and I'm on the move. Best watch your step when I'm coming through.
We have a lot to talk about.
Already it's a classic. If I drop any day, it's a classic. Any wave that I'm on, it's a classic. Hey, you heard that? Classic.
We've been lucky enough to call this incredible Xbox booth home this week. But of course, an undertaking like this one takes an equally incredible team. Maxi caught up with Xbox's Chief of Marketing Officer, Jarrett West, to find out how it all came together.
Jarrett, thank you so much for being here.
Oh, my pleasure, Maxi. It's so nice to see you again in person, in real life.
And I gotta say, I love your t-shirt.
Oh, I don't know who did it better. I'm pretty sure it's you.
Well, you can get it at the Xbox Gear store. It's from the summer collection. So yeah.
Good plug. I like that.
So Gamescom is obviously unique for the games. There's so many games to play. Anything you've seen so far right now that you really like?
Well, I feel like you're mocking me setting this up behind Towerborn because I've tried 3 separate times to get there. So that's really the one I'm eyeballing. I had a chance to play Stalker 2 yesterday. Looks incredible. I saw Todd Howard and Phil Spencer in there spending probably a half an hour touring through it. So, but really, it's kind of an embarrassment of riches right now. We've got, I think, 150 stations that are playable on the floor.
Have you been to the Starfield Theater also?
Oh, okay. So this morning I had the opportunity to sit in on the first showing, and you can feel the collective inhale in the musical moments, right? And just seeing the fan reaction to all of the playable, and especially the spaceship part, the ship part, and the shipbuilding piece just looks really fantastic. So it's been awesome to see that come to life as well.
So Gamescom, it's the biggest consumer convention in the world. We're gonna have 350,000 people coming to Cologne. What do you think makes the Xbox experience here so unique, and what do you feel, what's the Xbox commitment to the fans?
Right. So 350,000 people, and we expect that every single one of them will flow through this booth at some point in time. And so it's amazing to see what the team has put together. It's a little bit like Disneyland, where there's unique experiences and something for everyone. It's one part interactive museum, one part dance club, one part movie theater. And so the collective is what's amazing to see, and more importantly, the collective joy that's happening right now. There is so much energy and the collective joy when you pair it with all of the millions of people that are very, very excited about Starfield.
So being this huge, it sounds like a lot of preparation. So what goes into an event like this in preparation for you and the team?
Well, you know better than anyone how incredible and daunting the work can be. The booth here is 50,000 square feet. It's been under construction for 2 weeks and has required 500 people to build it. It's required visionaries like yourself to put the pieces together and really tap into what we think the audience is going to want and see. And it's all built around the passion of wanting to be able to create joy for fans and investing hard-earned money to come travel to here and experience it. And I'm just really, really proud of the way the entire team is pulled together to create an amazing experience.
Well, thank you so much for joining in this interview, taking the time, and I hope you can play some Towerborn. If not, I know how to skip the lines.
Okay, I'm gonna run on your coattails.
Okay, great. So now you're gonna see so much more of Gamescom 2023 from Xbox. Here we go.
Well, Hellblade fans all over the world, they know the face, they know the voice, and here to tell us what it takes to bring this iconic character to life, please welcome Will Potter from Ninja Theory and the person who literally embodies Senua, Melina Jurgens. Guys, thank you so much for being here.
Hello, thank you.
How are you guys feeling? Doing well?
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a really nice week. We've met lots of our players, and everybody has been so welcoming. And it was just heartwarming and amazing. Like I will walk out of this event feeling like so full of love from everybody. So
it's overwhelming, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's the biggest gaming expo in Europe. I mean, have you guys been before?
I was here a couple of years ago, back in my media days, but you were here on a special occasion, weren't you?
Yeah, I was here 2014, I believe, when we were just showing the announcement trailer for Hellblade. And I was in Senua back then. I was here just filming behind the scenes for Ninja Theory. So yeah, it was cool.
What a journey.
You're right, a journey. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen anyone in gaming go from such a transformation within one project where you go from a video producer to quite literally the face, the voice of a new IP. Was it a little bit scary at all, do you think? Or?
Oh, it was terrifying, and it still is. Like, I think I'll never get used to it. Like, every day before a shoot, I'm just so like scared, and it takes me a good while to warm up to it. But our team at Ninja, they're just so lovely, and they make me feel comfortable every day. And yeah, they're just amazing.
I mean, it's been really heartwarming just seeing the reactions. I've been welling up a little bit myself, just seeing fans on the booth just beaming with these smiles, finally getting to meet you.
Yeah. And they came from all over the world. Like, yeah, it was really impressive.
Yeah, I always feel like Gamescom is where the world of gaming meets and collides. Like, of course, events that happen in like Los Angeles they're amazing as well, but Cologne is this is like the heartbeat for gaming for so many people. And meeting all the fans out there, is it somewhat inspiring the confidence in their opinion of how Hellblade 2 is coming together? I mean, we've seen a fair amount, I think it's fair to say. You guys have put out a few trailers, you've had some dev diaries which have been really insightful, but knowing that fans are like ready to ride and die with you on this journey it's pretty cool, right?
It's absolutely amazing. They're so supportive and patient, and like all the things that they've been saying to us were just so lovely. So they're really like behind us and cheering for us, which is nice.
Yeah. It's great to see how much it means to some people as well. You know, the character of Senua and the world that we've created. It's been great meeting those people in front of us.
Yeah. I've heard that you've been really hard at work, obviously bringing Senua to life in the sequel, and your whole team has kitted out an incredible stage for you guys to all work in. And it's cool that it's you guys, it's not just you anymore. This project kind of demands more people being involved, like actors and more crew to bring to life all the new things that you're planning for the game. I mean, what's it like stepping into the new stage that you've built?
Well, I don't. If people have seen like our old dev diaries, they saw that we shot everything in like a little meeting room.
I've been there once actually. I visited Ninja Theory once, and it was really cool because you still had all the tape up on the walls of where markers are going to be,
IKEA
and it's
poles. Yeah, it was funny.
It's crazy to think that game came from that room, and now you've expanded it, and it's quite cool.
Yeah, and shooting it back then, it was like such an intimate atmosphere because it was just me and like maybe 3 more people, like someone on the camera, someone controlling the mocap, and then an audio person. Whereas now, like we've got this massive stage, we've got a much bigger stage crew, we've got like a stunt crew helping us out, Lucky 13. We've got projectors that project like the environment onto the floor.
That's really cool. It's amazing what they can do with that space. At one point, they built this rig to mimic a boat, just so that actors could feel the movement, and we had people with like pulleys, and it really helps the actors sort of get into that scene and further kind of expand on that immersion that we're trying to achieve.
It's fun because I've seen the clip of the boat set up, and obviously the new studio adds more verticality to allow for new heights to be reached in the performances you're all giving, but it also looks a little bit silly because there's, like you say, people bouncing off of ropes, but I always notice there's one person who's got the most serious face on, and that is your new director that you've got for the game as well. What's it like working with her?
Oh, she's amazing. Her name is Lara, and she's just made me feel so comfortable on stage. Like, I was really, really nervous working with a new director because obviously I knew Tamim very well, and he's taken a step back, and then going in there with a new director I was so afraid at the beginning, but quickly after a few days I started feeling so comfortable with her. So yeah, she's been really great.
That's an important relationship to have there, I suppose, actor to director, and it inspires confidence for the whole team, and you just know that you're under good stewardship, I suppose, to absolutely nail every single shot. And it must be especially handy knowing that you don't have to get it right the first time, the second time, because if I'm not mistaken, this new stage you guys have, it's quite literally in the basement of your current studio. You can just walk that downstairs, reshoot something if you want to. It's pretty handy.
That's the amazing part. It's an iterative process, and if we shoot something and there's there's something we're not quite sure about, or we decide to change it later, we don't have to go off-site and book enough space. We can just go downstairs, and our stage team are amazing, aren't they?
They're so good, yeah.
Yeah, they
I
run
love them.
run a really tight ship. Not to make a pun about the boat from earlier. But yeah, it's incredible, and I love just going down there and watching some of this performance capture happen. And you see the individual finger movements on the screen, and you're like, this is so much further than what we were doing before. I can only fans are going to be excited to see the level of immersion and realism that we're now able to achieve with this game.
I mean, that's the detail that is almost kind of demanded a bit by how intimate the journey is with Senua. I mean, the first game, there was a lot of themes that, again, demand that intimacy is respected and that is communicated to the players, because you're obviously giving such an inspired and passionate performance that having these tech upgrades are incredible and allow that to come through even more. But as far as I know, you haven't had that for the whole journey of this development, and you've had some pretty unusual circumstances. You've had to capture stuff like from home, because obviously
lockdown.
Yeah, lockdown
lockdown.
was something. Yeah. What was it like having to try and set up a rig at home as well?
Well, for me, I was living at a house which used to be used to have a quad room in the living room, so we had, as you can see, a very high ceiling.
Those are some seriously strong whacks. Who are you beating there?
This is me and my husband kind of practicing sword fighting, because obviously during the lockdown I wasn't allowed to see a sword fighting teacher anymore, so we were kind of just rehearsing with each other. And then with the help of my work colleagues, I also managed to set up like a little mocap stage in our living room. So they sent us some accent suits. They taught me how to like process the data and supply the team with data. And we did a bit of like online directing even with webcam and stuff. So it was very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of the things I love about Ninja is it's such a creative group of people that even with a challenge like the pandemic, we were able to kind of come up with solutions that enabled us to keep making the game and keep capturing data even at the hardest of times.
Yeah. Before I go anywhere, I have to know, what is your dog's name? Because it's beautiful.
I've got 3.
3? Oh my, I don't even have one yet. You're killing me over here.
The white one is a husky and his name is Kale, like the cabbage kale.
Oh, nice.
And then I've got a black and white husky, her name is Nala, and then now I've got a miniature English bull terrier puppy and his name is Conan the Destroyer.
They're celebrities in the studio.
I've got 2 cats as well, by the way.
Oh my god. I'm sure that they're all terrorized by the huskies, because I've seen how huskies behave sometimes, just screaming.
There's some characters, yeah.
Yeah, I like it. Not too long ago, obviously, during the Xbox Game Showcase, we got another little look at Hellblade 2. And this was maybe a slightly different scene than most game studios put out for a trailer, because it was very intimate, no combat, it was just you, yourself, there in the moment, experiencing the Furies again. What's it like seeing Senua's character in Hellblade 2 compared to where we left off with Hellblade 1? What's the evolution of Senua been like?
So she still hears voices and sees vision just like in the first game, but I would say that in Senua's Saga she's maybe using the voices more as guidance and she's not as terrified of them anymore. So
It feels like more of a searching journey, I suppose, because there was some closure at the end of Hellblade 1. There was obviously dealing with grief and loss, sometimes not accepting it but pushing against it. And now I suppose it does feel a bit like Wanderlust, like where do I go? How do I find my new place in this world? Around me with, again, we've mentioned you guys have now got a full crew of people that are part of the acting squad that's there, and it's fitting them in around this new story and how Senua's going to act within them.
Yeah, we've got like an entire cast now. We haven't announced any of them yet, but I'm sure people are going to love them. They were really, really nice to work with. For me, it was a new thing because in the first game I was just acting on my own. But now working with other people was a very interesting new experience for me. But I learned so much from them. It was really nice.
Nice, yeah. Obviously, Will, you do have a new video that you do want to show us as well. I mean, when you talk to us about what we might see in that?
Yeah, so this was originally created actually as just an internal video to share with teams at Xbox to introduce them to some of the members of the team who they may not have seen or spoken to before, and hear about, what the game means to us, what working on Senua's Saga is like, and some of our sort of inspirations and what is driving us to make this game. And we really liked it, so we thought, why not share it with everyone?
Yeah. I think that every fan, every Ninja Theory fan, every Hellblade fan always appreciates the like earnesty that you guys come across, because you make so many of these dev diaries and, you know, peeks behind the curtain, and it's really refreshing just to feel like I'm on the level with a studio that is making a game I'm so passionate about. And I get to have that insight into what your journey's like. And, you know, it's obviously not easy making any game yet, let alone something as like intense as Hellblade. But yeah, it's wonderful. I mean, before we head over to that video, I just want to say thank you guys so much for spending some time. I know you're hectic out here at Gamescom. You've been doing meet and greets like wall to wall, but we have to do this again sometime soon. And yeah, best of luck with the rest of development.
Thanks so much for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Of course. Well, I'm not going to make you wait any longer. Let's roll the tape.
Hi, I'm Don Matthews and welcome to Ninja Theory. Today we're going to be telling you about Senua's Saga Hellblade 2 and what it means to us as a studio.
Having worked through the first game and really was blown away by the response to it, I want to make something that the fans of the first game really appreciate and love as much as they did Hellblade 1. So it's very personal for me to get this right and just make the best experience I possibly can.
Saga means the world to me. Like, I've been doing this project for loads of years, and it's the journey of Senua is my journey.
Hellblade was successful because we managed to tell a story about a character that players empathised with. It was a really interesting project to work on, to try and bring some of those lived experiences to life visually, and I think players connected with that, and it felt different to other games that were out there. I also think people are going to be surprised by the graphical quality we're trying to achieve in this. It's a big step up for us.
A real big difference, I think, between this game and the first game is that we're opening up the kinds of delusion and psychosis that we're exploring. The first one was very much about presenting Senua's point of view there, but in the second game we're going to move into how psychosis and delusion operate on a more grand level, on a societal level, in fact, and that's been really interesting to tackle, and I think it's a really important theme.
Hellblade ultimately tells the story of Senua, and Senua is a person who experiences psychosis. And in Hellblade 1, Senua was understanding those experiences for the first time, much like our players. She was coming to terms with the voices that she hears, the unique visions that she has, and the beliefs that only she has about the world around her. In Hellblade 2, those experiences haven't gone away, but Senua has a different relationship with them. She is no longer submissive to them, and the balance of power has changed. So she still hears voices, she still has visions, she still has unique beliefs. In Saga, we're really beginning to understand how Senua can use her unique and outside perspective to her advantage, and how she starts to be valued for that different take that she has.
In Saga, we are taking Senua to settlement era Iceland. So at this time in Iceland's history, it had been colonized by settlers from Norway and Denmark. A lot of people who had been Vikings at one point and had taken this opportunity to kind of find a new home in Iceland, to carve out a piece of the land for themselves. All the locations you'll see are real places in Iceland. We've been there, we've photographed them, and then we've recreated them as accurately as possible. Overlaid on top of that, we've put our spin on Senua's journey through this space. So we're kind of taking Iceland's history up to a point and being as faithful as possible, and then from that point onward we're introducing some more fictional elements.
Although we've got a bigger budget for Saga and a lot more resource. We've got brand new studio, new mocap space. I think we're still trying to come up with creative ways of doing things. We're not just relying on, we've got more people and more budget. It's how do we do something with the resources we now have that is meaningful and isn't just a bigger, better version. We want to keep that philosophy from how we made the first game moving into this one.
To me, Saga is everything. It's defining for us as a studio, and it's defining for me as a studio head. And I look forward to that moment, that day when we give players the opportunity to experience Senua's journey, and we will do everything in our power to make that as meaningful as we can and to achieve that magic that we've achieved before.
I was built to run.
Hi, I'm Rob McLaughlin. I'm lead designer on Still Wakes the Deep at the Chinese Room. Still Wakes the Deep is a first-person narrative horror game. It's about the unknowability of the universe. You're on a cracking and crumbling rig in the middle of the North Sea. There's a storm going on, it's extremely cold. If you fall in, you've got a 5-minute survival time. Our main character is Kaz McCleary. He's a working-class ex-boxer from Glasgow, and he's run away to an oil rig to escape his problems. But he's becoming estranged from his family, and his problems are catching up with him.
The way we describe it to ourselves is if Stanley Kubrick lost his mind shooting a documentary aboard an oil rig, this is how it would have looked. We took a lot of inspiration from sort of 70s naturalism like Loach and Lee, and then we moved through to a more sort of transcendental, experimental aesthetic from directors like Kubrick and Dario Argento.
I think the thing that I was most interested in from the beginning was the isolation, the feeling that you're on the oil rig on your own.
We actually just leaned into the oil rig environment. An oil rig is a kind of scary place anyway, The interiors are claustrophobic and hot. They're steamy, they're dark. With the exteriors, you're outside against the elements. With the North Sea there, a crazy storm. So yeah, I mean, we didn't really have to do too many tricks. Just imagine what it's like to be on an oil rig. And that's even before things get weird.
So the Chinese room is coming back to narrative horror. This has huge significance for us, and it's part of an arc that started with Dear Esther and Rapture and A Machine for Pigs, and we're really pleased to be carrying on that legacy.
Still Wakes the Deep is an evolution of the Chinese Rooms games. We've gone from Esther and Rapture, which are very much in the walking sim style, and I loved that. I really like those styles of games, but again, what drew me to the Chinese Room was this kind of game, a much more first-person narrative game. And when I heard about the plans for it and how they were going to expand on those things, I was super excited.
I think with all of the Chinese Rooms titles, narrative is at the core, and that guides the entire experience from how we're doing storytelling through the environments, our characters, trying to build authenticity in our story. On Still Wakes the Deep, we had 3 core art direction pillars. So the first was making it personal, the second was authenticity, and the third is a terrible beauty. We did a lot of research. I mean, before starting this project, I had no idea about how oil rigs worked, what they looked like, what the experience of living on one would be. We were really lucky because there was a lot of archive footage from the 1970s on oil rigs.
BP have a huge online archive, so amazing stuff, which is almost exactly what we want about exploration in the North Sea and setting up oil rigs. It's really fascinating to learn. Another aspect of research which kind of plagues me a little is that I'm forever looking at and taking pictures of pipes, signs, things like this. My holiday photos are just my family, my wife, my son, and then hundreds of photos of like boats or cranes and things like this, which do come in handy.
We've created virtually a whole oil rig for you to explore, and you'll gradually open up new areas. You'll visit a lot of the iconic places that you'd find an oil rig. So you'll get to stand on the helipad in the teeth of the storm. You'll get to see the derrick stretching up into the fog, and you'll get to clamber along the side of the flare stack out to the flames spreading out over the North Sea. One of the challenges for us, and one of the things that we spent a lot of time on, was the evolution of the rig. So you'll return to places that you've seen before, but they'll have been changed by the destruction of the rig, the gradual sinking and tilting of the rig, the flooding of the rig, and the damage that happens as a result of the events that you witness over the course of the game.
There were 2 quite big distinctions that we wanted to make when doing our research on oil rigs. One is to make sure that it didn't feel American and it felt distinctly British, particularly Scottish, because that's a huge part of our game. But also, things were very different in the 1970s. So in Still Wakes the Deep, our characters aren't typical, glamorous, good-looking people necessarily. We took a lot of inspiration from BBC documentaries, news footage, and even my stepdad features in one of the background characters. At the core of it, it's a very human story. Although there's cosmic and horror elements, it's really about getting to know the people on the rig, the crew, and understanding how they care about each other and want to survive this event. So our third pillar, Terrible Beauty, I'll probably try and keep that mysterious for now, but it's a lot about the duality between something that's fascinating and mesmerizing, but also something that's horrifying.
Is it all right to say I'm kind of terrified? You know, now it's finally, people are actually going to see it, and it's no longer this kind of like fun thing that I do every day.
We're still making the game, but what I think I'm going to be really proud of is the attention to detail in storytelling and explaining our characters through the environments.
I think we've got a really strong pedigree here at the Chinese Room about working with horror and about working with narrative, and I'm really pleased that we can continue this with Still Wakes the Deep.
So much of our attention has gone into this game, and now it's in a state that we're really happy with. Hopefully people will like it.
We'd like as many people as possible to play Still Wakes the Deep. You don't have to be a hardcore gamer. You just need to be someone who's really willing to experience a new story from a new perspective in some extraordinary circumstances.
After all these years, we never talked about it. Why I brought you back. Why you were chosen. The truth is, I didn't know then. It was just a feeling. But I know now. After all we've seen, all we've lost, this fight might be our last. So I'm asking you one last time to rise.
In Persona 5 Tactica, mastering the techniques at your disposal might just be the key to assuring your victory as you fight back against the oppressive forces of Legionnaires. The battlefield in Persona 5 Tactica allows your team to move and perform an action of your choice each turn. Be sure to place your squad strategically, factoring in the best position to line up a shot to deal the most damage, as well as taking cover to protect yourself from enemy attacks. Always carefully consider your options and choose your moves wisely to keep an advantage over your enemies. One key technique that can turn the tide of a battle is lashing out a triple threat. This special move occurs when all 3 members of your squad are surrounding the enemies being targeted to create an all-out attack that deals massive damage. There are 5 different difficulty levels to choose from in Persona 5 Tactica, and you can change them during the game at any time. Your difficulty level affects the amount of times you can use Baton Pass, among other things. If one of your comrades is caught off guard and KO'd, you'll be able to use Baton Pass to bring in one of your standby units. Easier difficulties will allow for multiple uses of Baton Pass, while harder modes only allow for just one. Not all of your tactics will be available from the jump, but you'll unlock them as you progress. Be sure to visit the Velvet Room to keep your personas as effective as possible in combat. Also, there are a variety of paths to choose from in each character's skill tree. Discover which paths synergize best with your squad as you fight through the ranks of Legionnaires. The Phantom Thieves' battle against Legionnaires has only just begun, so be sure to use every character's unique abilities along with each advantage you can on the battlefield. Until next time, keep fighting. Ignite your heart when Persona 5 Tactica releases on November 17th, 2023. Pre-orders are available now.
Perhaps you'd prefer I hadn't cut in.
Senpai,
You're not hurt, are you? Yeah.
It's a beacon of hope for mankind, and you're here to save it and all of humanity. Here from Stoic Games to show us the ever-changing world of Towerborn are Boca, Arnie, and Trisha. Welcome, guys.
Thank you, guys.
It's so lovely to have you here. Thank you for joining us and allowing me to play some of Towerborn.
Cool.
I'm so excited to get it stuck into it, but I have a strong feeling that all three of you are going to have to carry me, so let's find out together.
No worries. We've done this before. Let's go.
So we've got all four of us playing here together, which is ace, a nice little co-op party. But some people at home who are watching might be wondering, can you play it solo too?
Absolutely. We love that we brought a multiplayer game to market, or we're bringing it to market, but love the idea of couch co-op. But you can easily go through the entire game solo if that's how you choose to do. You can also matchmake, go in solo, but matchmake with others if you don't have anyone else to play with.
Cool.
Yeah. Bex, you might be noticing there may be some graphical glitches here. Every now and again, we are playing a pre-alpha build, so this is hot off the press. It's been stable here at Gamescom, so it's wonderful. But you'll see some HUD issues and some other things, but that's all fun.
Completely normal in game development. Stunning. Well, I'm really grateful to get a little early hands-on, and I actually was playing over at the booth here at the Xbox Gamescom booth, and it was so much fun. Benny and I already tried it out, had a little sneak peek, and I've heard some great things from everyone else on the floor as well.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, Charlie was telling me as well, a lot of the viewers at home on Twitter and things have been saying how good it looks from Gamescom, so congrats to you guys, even in this early build. I've heard nothing but good things about Towerborn.
Yeah, thanks a lot for that. You never know. This is our first time really showing the public and playing it with them live, so it's always interesting. You know, I've worked on a lot of games where you show up and you get some kind of people are a little cold or something, and with this game we've had an amazing reception. It's been really fun. You put the controller in someone's hand, they run out, they start mashing buttons, even if they don't know the combos, it doesn't matter. They've got a smile on their face in about 2 minutes. So it's been really, really great to see. I've been sending videos back to the team and telling them all how good they've done. It's a really wonderful demo.
Yes. Oh, well, I'm so glad to hear. And yeah, huge congratulations to the rest of the team as well. These guys we're fighting right now look like some cool mix of hyenas and kind of frog-like as well.
Yeah, we got some frogs in there. We have that was a rat folk.
Ooh.
Yeah, and these are a little tougher than the previous ones we just fought.
A little hefty. That's cool. I really love the way he just pops into the battleground, like from the front of the screen. I noticed someone did that earlier, and from behind.
Yeah.
Kind of gave me a scare, though, I won't lie.
Yeah, it's a thing games like this do often, but our animators really kind of bit into it. They got really into it, and we're really happy with that. There's a number of ways that enemies are going to be jumping into the screen and attacking during your missions here on Towerborn.
Nice.
And the aim is to make it pleasing to the eye and fun and exciting for the players.
Yeah. Oh, I just noticed I got distracted by the purple sparkles there. Sorry, everything looks so beautiful.
Yeah.
Everything's so nice.
Oh, so let me tell you a little bit about this. This is the Mycelium Forest. We have lots of different biomes that are going to be launching with the game. But apparently, there is a boss called Truffle Club who's been giving humans in the area a very difficult time. And we, as aces, have been sent out from the tower to kind of take care of it and teach them a lesson. So we'll see what we can do here.
Interesting. Truffle Club, eh?
Yeah.
He sounds like a fun guy.
We'll see about that. One of us is going to win, and it might not be us.
Now I've just activated my Umbra ability, I believe. My little cute cat ball thing that's following me around. I love him already. I think that's the best thing ever.
Yeah, the Umbra are just part of your loadout. They're part of your kit. You have to move out into the map and find them, and then make a relationship with them, and maybe they'll join you for reasons of their own.
Oh my god!
Yeah, and then depending on which Umbra you make friends with, they're going to add to your combat kit with stats and an ability that each one does. Here at Gamescom, we brought 2 of them along with us.
Yes.
One of them shoots like a energy beam across a screen, and the other one does sort of a spin to win mechanic.
A shield vibe, I like that. Yeah, like the little, it almost looks like a little fairy there as well, the other one we've got.
Go.
Yeah. Now, what is this all about? Oh my goodness.
Oh
There
no,
That's
here
the
he
Truffle
is.
Club. So what we've got here is the Truffle Club's got his super armor in the yellow there.
Okay.
We've got to try to take that down so we can start damaging his health, but he gets cranky every now and again. Now that he got the super armor off, you can see he's a little dizzy. Now's the chance.
Ooh, that's so nice. Now, I'm really enjoying us working as a team together. I can totally imagine like playing with my pals at home on a Friday night, or even, you know, with my parents. I think they would love this too.
Oh yeah.
Or over Discord and stuff. This is so much fun. I'm down already.
Where are you?
Come on.
We can
oh,
help.
that's so embarrassing.
It's okay.
You're gonna rest me? Oh,
revive you.
thank you.
Someone help me.
I said you guys would carry me.
But what you just said is totally true. I mean, the game is designed to everyone grab a controller, start mashing buttons, and have friends together, or have fun together with friends. I choose to play with my kids, and you know, it's a low barrier to entry. It's accessible to everybody. The early game in the low danger levels is really fun. Just to kind of mash your way through the combos and the more detailed parts of combat will become more and more important as the player moves into the higher danger levels of the map.
Awesome. It's something.
Oh yeah, the weapon customization. So your weapon in this game, we see two of them here, the War Club and the Sword and Shield. And each Sword and Shield, if you see, has a different ability. The two War Clubs that we have different abilities. But those weapons, those main weapons, are basically your class. And you can pick up a Sword and Shield, and which is naturally defensive anyway, but then outfit your gear to go like a DPS route. So now you have a little bit of defense with that Sword and Shield, but you're a high DPS Sword and Shield. Or you can build it out to be, to do higher damage for dots or AOE. It really, the kit of your gear, your weapon, and then the Umbra you bring along dictates the unique skills that your character will have. So in this one, as I said, we have two main weapons, each one subtly different with the different abilities. And by launch, we're going to be doing 4 weapons. Each one has 3 different fallouts from that. So it's like 12 different classes. And then the way you build your gear and outfit it with modifications, which we call aspects, will make you even more unique from there. We're damaging its strength. There we go. Ah! So it's actually really, at the higher levels, it's also important to work together as a team. With a Sword and Shield, you have a combo. If you just hold down X, it will do a combo where it knocks the enemy up into the air. You can then run over as somebody with a War Club and do this really cool blast straight up into the air and take advantage of that Sword and Shield that was just juggling the enemy.
Nice.
So there's lots of different things you can do with the different classes if you're working together.
Yeah, big combos. I love that. I mean, yeah, I tried out the Warhammer over on the booth, and that was a lot of fun, especially that blast that we were talking about.
Yep.
So I'm also, speaking of customization, I'm rocking some pretty sweet green eyebrows here, I think for Xbox Green. Can players customize their looks of their characters as well?
Did you say the look of their character?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We have a deep customization system. We even have like weird things like bug eyes and whatnot. Like we have horns. We want players to really just have a good time with the system. They all kind of belong in the world that we're developing here with the world building, and you can really go crazy with it. We're doing some interesting things as well. Like you can start the game with a masculine body type, and the next day change your mind and change it out to a feminine body type. The next day you can jump in the world and give yourself a beard. Like all of it works with all the different stuff that we have, and it's really just dress up for the players. Look any way you want. Do whatever you want. Even the system we have for gear, you might get the best gear in the game with the best stats, but you don't like the way you look. So all you have to do is get another gear set that's cosmetic, and it overwrites the look of your character.
I love that.
You can never go wrong.
I love that. I
Yeah.
do feel I always play a bit better when my character looks better, so I'm a big fan of that as well.
It's true in real life too, isn't it?
Yeah.
You feel better when you look better.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You touched on it briefly there. I wondered if you wanted to talk more about this ever-changing world and what you're building here.
Yeah. That's something we didn't. Pretty much what we brought to Gamescom was this short combat demo, just to show off what we're doing there. But we have anybody that knows Stoic or is familiar with Banner Saga, our previous game, knows the detailed world building that we do and the amazing story that Alex Thomas, who wrote Banner Saga, is also writing this game. So expect the best. And what we're doing season by season, we have a map system where you move out through the map and you explore tile by tile, and every tile that you go and investigate and explore, you go into a mission like this. And when you win the mission, that is then highlighted and the map moves out further, and you move out the fog of war even further. So season by season, we have a way within this map structure to seed brand new materials, brand new weapons, brand new gear, brand new bosses, enemies, lieutenants, whatever we're talking about, seed them into this world that we've got, and boom, we're up and running for the next season again. So the beauty of this, I kind of think of it as the holy grail of game development. I've worked on a lot of MMOs and it's very hard to do, but here we can get the feedback from the players. What are they enjoying with the story? What are they enjoying with combat? What would they like to see? And we can very quickly respond to that with the system that we've developed here.
Yeah.
So we're really excited about that and can't wait for people to see that.
I mean, that's so cool. From speaking to you, but also from playing it, you can really feel the passion in this game. So
Yeah,
I cannot
thanks.
wait to try the full thing as well.
Oh, we've had a lot of fun.
Can you tell us a little bit about the difference between, interacting with the tower, like you say, as opposed to the tiles that we'll find or in the wilds and
Sure.
out and about?
Sure. Well, so the last of mankind is kind of holed up in this tower, which is the last bastion. And the tower is the social hub for the player. I'm pausing because I'm kind of getting rocked. I'm dying. The tower is a social hub for the player. There they're going to see hundreds of other players running around with their high-end gear. That's where you're going to be doing your character customization, your crafting. You're going to be leveling up your weapons and gear. You're reforging them. So that's kind of the social hub. You're going to drop down from there into the wilds, which is the world map that we've got. And in this world, humanity never achieved the level that we have on this world. We didn't dominate as a species or anything, and right now things are looking grim. The monsters out in the wilds are actually taking us out.
Oh,
and
no.
So it's difficult. The aces, which you play, are hired to go out and try to defend the humans that are still out there, bring them back to the tower and save whatever we can.
Nice.
So the world map, you move out and and I kind of think of it as like a candy shop for players to enjoy. So that's how you get into combat, and then you move through these missions in combat, and we've got a ton of them. Got a great missions team. You've got holdouts, bosses, monster layers, all sorts of different things. You've got chests and things to repair. So you kind of move out like that into this mission system, and you fight through it, and then you get really cool materials and really cool weapons and armor to go back to the tower and improve your character. It's a persistent ARPG.
Nice. Oh, I'm down again. You guys really are carrying me. Trisha, I wanted to chat to you a little bit about you have quite a rich history in gaming we were discussing earlier, especially at Stoic as well. Can you tell me how that kind of like influenced Towerborn and what that brought from working on the other projects at Stoic to this game now?
Sure. Well, not only do I have a rich history, but all of the people at the studio do. Our combat team has a wonderful, rich history. But I've been in I've been in the console world at Xbox and in game studios, and you always take a little bit of influence and inspiration from the various things that you've done in the past. And
Amazing. Yeah. That's so fun to hear. And Boca, I hear that you're obviously heavily involved with the community as well.
Oh, yeah.
And can you tell us a little bit about your role and I guess what community means to Stoic as well as to Towerborn?
Well, yeah, Towerborn is a story filled with so much hope, filled with people coming together, and we really hope, or we have the goal of building a community that in real world that reflects that.
Yeah.
Whether it's on Discord or social media, we want it to be like, for those who love Towerborn, we want to make it easy to connect with other people that connect with Towerborn, and able to make it easy to share with your friends, let them understand what's great about Towerborn as well.
Nice. That sounds like fun. I'll have to join up.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We've done some damage to Truffle Guy here.
This is not an easy fight.
No. Speaking of difficulty and things, could you tell us a little bit about some of the difficulty options or also some of the levels? Oh no, we're both down.
Oh boy, here we go.
All right, let me stop playing.
So the game is designed so that you can go into this solo, and it's gonna level the enemies to a solo playthrough, all the way up to 2, 3, 4 players.
Yeah.
So you can play the game the way you want, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be challenging, as you can see here.
Yeah.
Oh come on.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
Good job, Trish. Thank you.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Great finish.
And now the res as well.
done.
Thank
Yeah.
you. That was so much fun. And also, I just want to mention, accessibility seems like a really big deal to you guys in Stoic. Can you tell us about some of the options about Towerborn as well?
Yeah, sure.
Yes. Excuse me. Xbox has been a great partner in this. Things like screen reader, making sure we've got adaptability for color blindness, etc. We just want to make sure that this is a very accessible game. We want to make sure from a technical standpoint as well, anyone and everyone should enjoy it.
Yep.
Heck yeah, I
and
love
we have
that.
our combat director actually. He's actually had hand issues because he's played so many combat games in the past. James Goddard, that his hands now are kind of they're a bit jacked up. So he's a really good person to test this against. So he's constantly advocating for, hey, give me one button to press and hold to do a couple combos. So we've got the X button, which is your light attacks. You can just press and hold that. The Y attacks, you can press and hold that. Those two things do some really good abilities. It's a 2 combo attack. So you won't see all the different combos, but it'll give your hands a rest as you play.
Amazing. Well, that sounds fantastic. And when everybody plays, we all win. So GG's to you guys. We got the victory. I'm so glad about that. That was really good fun. I'm definitely going to jump and play some more over on the booth on the show floor here at Gamescom. Before we wrap up, how can other fans and me get involved in Towerborn?
Yeah, so we have the Towerborn Insider Program, which gives players a way to both give us feedback and also opens the door for early play opportunities. So if you or anyone else is interested in playing Towerborn early, helping us shape the future of Towerborn, be sure to join the Towerborn Insider Program.
Amazing. And one last question, when can fans get their hands on Towerborn?
Fans can get their hands on Towerborn in 2024.
2024. Okay, I'll be counting down the days for the rest of the year then. Guys, thank you so much for taking me through that level. That was honestly so much fun, and I can't wait to play more as well.
Yeah, thanks for having us. This was great.
Thank you.
Awesome. Well, that's it for me here at Gamescom. It's honestly been such a pleasure. Thank you so much for watching. And now over to my pals to close us out. Slay.
And with that, our coverage of Gamescom 2023 comes to a close.
But remember, if you want access to the biggest Xbox titles, get yourself stuck into Xbox and PC Game Pass for those day one launches. Kind of a no-brainer, right? But do you want to know what else is a no-brainer? Following all of our antics on the Xbox and Xbox On channels. You can find us on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok.
So from all of us here on the hosting team and the crew behind the cameras and up in the control booth, thank you all so much for joining us.
And also a huge thank you to the many guests for enabling us to jump into the latest titles right from this very booth.
But most important and finally, thank you so much to our community. Without you, it wouldn't be possible. And we thank you so much for joining us each and every day. So until next time, have a great day, happy gaming, und auf Wiedersehen!